Alright. What the hell? I'm just gonna ignore this. Get a League of Legends gift card with Microsoft rewards. Wow!
Wow!
Goodbye, Microsoft Edge. Nobody uses you. Jeez. Microsoft Edge only exists so that you can download Chrome or Firefox.
Oof. Damn.
I can say whatever the fuck I want about Microsoft. They suck.
Yeah. The flight may have been delayed, but we're already soaring high.
I had to think of something clever to write. Oh wait, hold up. Wait. No, quickly, before Prince shows up. It's like, no. Wait. Oh yeah.
Wait.
I also gotta show you that before you leave.
What?
The new the new video with Miles.
Oh.
That the AI chatbot.
Yeah.
That goes fucking. Let's see.
Sorry about that, champ.
Oh, my bad, champ.
Oh, my bad, champ.
It gets better.
I can't wait.
But yes, definitely afterwards. Okay. Hold on, I want some ice cream because I haven't had it. That's good ice cream.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't think it's my favorite, but
No, you don't. You didn't really like it all that much.
I think I like other flavors better.
All right, fair enough. All right. Wait, hold on. I want to crack open my Smirnoff.
All right. you trying to stall? Kicks down the door before somehow climbing up a window. Boss, I'm here. I brought your lunch and I'm here to get my raise.
Ah, yes. Very good. You can go now. What about my raise?
What about your raise?
Oh. It's like that anime, like a gong sound effect whenever somebody's like.
Yep. Yep.
Okay.
And then the guy falls out the window.
With the death of Bastian Rook and the revelation that Shelley the Killer was in our midst, the case had taken a turn we could have never predicted. Mr. Knight ordered that the door to the presidential plane be opened, and the emergency personnel attending to Mr. Rook's body were asked to leave. With the scene cleared, we stepped cautiously aboard. Also, hi Sig, what's up?
Hello.
Cheers, it's the weekend.
Yeah.
No president in sight. Now where could he be? Who knows? Ah, so he's hiding behind the bulkhead door over there, is he? As courageous in the face of danger as ever. Ha! Sorry to disappoint, but... Did you seriously expect him to be standing here waiting to meet his assassin? Already established. My interest lies only in the successful conclusion of this investigation. Now, Mr. Edgeworth, if you would be so kind as to examine the body. All right. My only option right now is to play along. The rest is up to you, Detective Gumshoe. So the attempted assassination of the president has become the murder of a bodyguard.
You look like you could use a little help there, Mr. Edgeworth.
Not that I need it, but yes.
That's what I thought. Then there's nothing else for it. Kay Faraday, great thief extraordinaire. We'll have to take it from here.
Oh, really? You mean you're going to solve the case for me?
Nope.
I thought not.
But I will provide vital assistance. Now let's get to scouring this crime scene from top to bottom.
Also, for crimes of the race, I was sent to the ad dimension.
No!
They don't even have dental. They don't even have
Yes,
dental.
I did a Shrek 2 reference. No, I'm not apologizing. Hey, I like Shrek 2, so...
Shrek 2 is an iconic movie.
Hell yeah.
Jar. Mm. Oh. I think I just like this because it's got chocolate-covered peanuts. And I'm a sucker for that.
Yeah. I'm not a huge fan of chocolate-covered peanuts.
It would take Detective Gumshoe a while to assemble our backup.
Did I just notice her having a key in her hair? Do you think she models her hair around it? I don't know, but she's had a key in her hair this whole time.
Okay.
Did you?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So I'll need to draw this part of the investigation out for as long as possible. Zhengfa Presidential Plane. 2 gas masks. In case of a poison gas attack, I suppose. The president certainly seems to think he's at risk of assassination at all times.
Wow, gas masks! I've never seen one before. I've heard plenty about them, of course.
So should I call Nick a pachyderm, considering the whole peanut thing? I love peanuts.
I mean, I like peanuts too, just...
And I do have a big nose. And big ears. So shit, maybe I am an elephant. Oh, from a fellow thief, I presume?
No, from the Jammin' Ninja. You know, my favorite kids' TV show. Princess Murasaki was getting married, but Toxic Ninja Wolfsbane showed up to lay down some sick burns.
And time to tune out. Might save myself a brain cell or two. Like, this isn't Steel Samurai. Someone's left an inflatable boat and an oar here. Probably so it's ready to go at any time.
Wait, but there's only one oar!
You can so row with one oar, you know. Can you? Won't you just... Oh yeah, you... Kayak.
I didn't do it. I'm a reporter. I bag scoops, not souls.
But then why lie about your jacket and the laser sight?
That was... I just, knew y'all would think it was fishy.
Is that really all it was?
Please, you gotta believe me. I could never do something like this.
I'd like to tell you everything will be alright, but just try not to worry too much. If you really are innocent, I'll prove it, one way or another.
Thanks, Chief. I believe in you.
How many times must I tell you, I am not your chief?
Oh, sorry. My bad, champ.
You son of a bitch, I'm in.
Oh, sorry, Ruffles. Clean forgot you were chief number 2.
That's not what I meant. Also, me about to learn how to draw to make Nick an OC. Oh, but Kelsey also draws.
Yeah, I do too.
I gotta do it.
A guy whose head is a TV and wears a casual outfit with a yellow elephant design.
I gotta do it, Kelsey.
Who's hurt Lloyd and where's my shotgun?
I gotta do it, Kelsey.
What was that?
Huh?
What was with the fox girl? And not this fox girl.
No, that's definitely the fox girl that you're thinking about. Real quick, I gotta do it, because if she won't promote herself, I will. Kelsey also draws.
Yes, I did that.
That's your D&D character.
Yep.
I have to, you know, Kelsey?
Yes, I know.
Because if you don't...
I know.
if you don't... yeah. Alrighty then. I'm a writer, but happy goddamn. Hey, I like writing too. I'm better at writing than I am drawing.
I mean, I don't mind. I like to write sometimes, but
exactly.
I'm better at drawing.
Sig gets it. It's in the boyfriend contract. I gotta be your hype man.
That's true.
Oh, excuse me. The president is on the other side of this door.
I think you need to switch the view back to yeah. Because you still had it on the PC.
Thank you, darling.
You're welcome.
What would I do without you?
I'm a proud father of many a stick man, but many a story I'm proud of.
Man, I've told this story before, but I'm gonna tell it again. You know what really upset me once?
What?
So, I was at that person's house.
Ah, yes.
And I was trying to, and I was using their drawing tablet because I was like, let me try, like, practicing, like, you know, drawing on a drawing tablet, right?
Mm-hmm.
And man, I did such a good job. Better than he does. I did such a good job on my drawing. And then I made the rookie mistake of clicking close instead of save.
Oh, no. It's okay. It's okay, Jen. It's okay.
You, madam.
I also imagine her OC as a sort of black mage ninja sort of person, still casual but slightly less.
I mean, Kelsey in our D&D campaign is a wizard, so calling her a black mage / ninja is not wrong.
Yeah, it's pretty accurate. I'm also... My character's also a little gremlin.
I've given you too much power with giving you fireball.
Yeah, you have. I haven't been able to use it yet, but I will eventually.
Like, hey Nick, is that a big group of enemies? Yes.
I cast fireball.
Damn it.
But I'm the wrong boy. What are you, a cop?
Oh.
And what a door it is. But I bet I could get the better of it though.
Get the better of it. Those aren't there to be beaten.
But look how heavy it is. Look at that lock. It's just sitting there begging me to try it.
Calm down, Kay, and think. Why might this door be locked?
For me to open it, of course.
Precisely, for you to open it, of course. Wait, what is the right answer anyway? It's adorable. The bank of monitors displaying camera feeds from in and around the plane. Let's scour the scene and inspect anything that catches my attention. Hey look, the room we're in right now. What on earth is this?
I love how it's showing Edgeworth and Kay standing in front of the monitors here.
I was saying that. It's showing exactly what we see.
That's you also.
Oh shit, right. Oh, that? It's the president's favorite plushie. It's a memento of something. Anyway, don't touch it. But if that's the
Kay just like, touch.
Don't touch! Excuse me. You're lucky I'm getting held up at knife point, missy. But if that's the case, then why has it been
left up there like nobody cares about it? Yeah, that is pretty weird.
It certainly wouldn't be the first place I would think to display a
Beloved item.
Display a beloved item.
The alcohol affecting you already?
No. I know what is affecting me, though.
What?
I got another story to tell you.
Oh, no.
So on Monday, when I went to, while I was going to, go for the orientation for my new job, which I've been doing, going pretty well so far. But yeah, so I went to orientation, and, we had a lunch break.
Yeah.
So I figured, well, there's a Dunkin' Donuts basically like 7 minutes up the street, which is not far. So I go up there, and I decide, hey, I'm gonna get the snack and bacon. It was alright. Little too sweet for my liking, because it's basically just bacon with a little, with a lot of pepper actually, and like a honey glaze. Again, not bad, but I could have done without the honey.
Mm-hmm.
And I also got an order of hash browns. Mm-hmm. So, the bacon was still too hot. So I grab a hash brown, and I put it in my mouth. Ow, it's still too hot. But then I accidentally swallow out of reflex. And then it gets stuck.
Oh my god!
In my throat. So I'm like, and I had to rough swallow it, but it still burned my fucking throat, and I've been dealing with that for the past couple days.
Oh, wow. Ugh.
So if I cough and hack, that's probably why.
Sir, don't open the door. I can only handle one thief today. Holds the remains of some ruffles. Insert my OC sliding up to it to touch it. I'm willing to be told what to do. I'm pretty sure Dunkin' is a Faye-owned building. Same with the Starbucks. The Faye clearly didn't like you that day.
Ugh. It's a shame, because, like I said, once the food was cooled off, it was good. But I guess because it was early in the morning, everything was freshly done. So I got, extra crispy hash browns. The problem is that they were just fucking hot right away. Anyway. Wait, are those shards of glass underneath? I thought something seemed strange about this cubbyhole, but now I'm sure of it. There was almost certainly another monitor here.
Screen showing footage from in and around the aircraft. One monitor is missing.
These monitors are displaying the cockpit and parts of the plane's exterior, but I don't see anything out of the ordinary. That's the outside of the plane. Most intruders could not hope to approach without being spotted. But such measures would be mere child's play in my case.
Whoa! You're saying you can get past cameras like these without being seen?
Of course, with ease.
Can you show me? Oh.
You know this character too well.
I think I do. You have to teach me how, please! Are you taking on apprentices, by the way? By any chance?
Kay, you do realize who you're talking to, don't you?
No. Sorry. Had to ask, though. What a great skill for a great thief to know.
Unfortunately for you, I am not the type to take on understudies.
You're not, huh? Shame.
Shame? In what way exactly?
I love Kay.
Also, never doubt the Fae. Hey Nick, can I have your pronouns? No, you may not. I know that game.
How long has the killer had him at knife point?
This entire time.
Yeah, pretty much.
This poor fucking bastard. This monster is displaying a feed of this very room.
They didn't go cheap when they bought these, huh? Very high res.
Uh-oh. I'm afraid I can't quite tell myself, but...
I can even see the little crow's feet around your eyes. Oh, my bad. They're just the usual, they're just the usual deeply etched lines, on your forehead.
If you've quite finished. It's like, oh no, look, now it's capturing the furrowing of your brow.
Oh wait, that's just me oh wait. That I don't need to see the monitor to see that.
Ryan, thank you for the
Hey.
resub. 46
Hello.
months, my dude.
Thank you.
Hell yeah, Ryan. How have you been? Sorry I didn't catch you when I got home from work. What is that thing? A curious figure of a curious animal with a curious expression is staring straight at me. Wait, what is this? Was ist das? Ah, it's from another streamer. Just chilling. Just being chilling.
And look, there's a big lever right by its butt.
Don't even think about it.
Oh, I wasn't thinking about anything, I swear.
Oh. I imagine that lever opens the panels beneath my feet. You think you're a Bond villain or something? Ah, I see. He's standing on a trapdoor.
Okay, just quietly trying to reach out for it.
Don't touch!
I'm gonna touch the lever if I don't get my raise.
No! I strongly advise you not to pull it. Do so, and you will regret it. You know, I'm okay with taking advice, especially when it's from a professional killer. Dossiers and documents? Documents of some kind.
We could always steal a glance.
Oh, it's this again.
Also covered in case amphibious assault.
Also covered in case of amphibious assault.
Oh. The
As
president's
in-
safety is paramount. Spectator areas should be covered at all times.
Yeah, amphibious assault as in something approaching from the water.
Okay.
Another security plan.
Oh yeah, like the one from the trash can.
Precisely. But wait, something feels off. I don't think we have enough information. Yo, what's up, Mega? What is up? Long time no see. It's the same rough diagram as this of the stage area.
Yeah, like the other security plan we found.
The one from earlier, you mean? Something's different, I'm sure of it. What could it mean? Oh wait, maybe we do have enough information. The Knight and the Rook are flipped. Time to put my powers of deduction to work. Been a while, yeah. Out of everything, Persona 4 dancing and the fighting game got me in a chokehold. Have you also been playing Persona 5 Phantom X? Have you been fighting the Subway Slammer? I'm not that desperate, damn. The two plans are different. Was the security detail reorganized at some point?
Hey, Mega Cat.
Yeah. Damn, were you that, like, locked in?
Yes.
That you didn't even notice?
Yes, I was that locked in.
Jesus Christ.
Subway Slammer P.
Hold on.
This guy. I'm hearing so much about this fucking Subway Slammer.
I want... Look at this fucking clipboard. I don't know why it saves half the shit I do. Oh, wait, no. Ah, jeez.
You good?
I could have sworn, like, I deleted some of these pictures, but they still show up on my damn clipboard. Up, here we go. By the way, just one of the characters that
I heart bodying woman. Oh my god!
That's him, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
The fucking, like, super veiny arm on the steering wheel.
Velvet room attendants don't have shit against Subway Slammer.
By the way, the new Velvet room assistant in Phantom X, god damn, she fine as fuck. Move over, Elizabeth. Move over,
Margaret?
Margaret. Well, yeah, definitely move over Carolyn and Justine. Move over all of you. You're all out of business.
Even Theodore.
Yeah, sorry, unfortunately.
I don't know anything
All
about
of them
him.
got to take a back seat to Merope. Merope? Merope? However it's pronounced. I do just love the Subway Slammer, though. It's just such a stupid fucking, like...
It is really dumb.
It's so fucking funny.
Hey, Prince.
Hi, Prince.
And Tats. Hi, Tats.
Hey, it's Tats. What is up, party peeps? What's up is that it's the weekend, my dude.
Theodore fine as fuck. Theodore fine as fuck. We know. Too scared to mention him. I haven't played Persona 3 Portable, so I don't really know anything about Theodore, but I believe you.
You'll get there eventually.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank God it's Friday, and now I have the appreciation because of this new job. To be fair, not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Actually been quite interesting. I learned a lot. God. The only problem is that my throat is still fucked up.
Yeah, because of you almost choking on something.
Yeah, so I'll say this. I'm also very glad that I don't have any allergic reactions because I was warned about that. First, it's different per person, but the leaves and pollen and all that jazz affects people in different ways. Sometimes people break out in like crazy hives, like on immediate contact, and then some people don't develop any kind of sensitivity issues until like 3 months in.
Hopefully you don't develop any issues.
At all, yeah, that would be nice. Wasn't the Subway Slammer's villain origin losing against a middle schooler?
Yep.
Yes!
It was!
It's so fucking stupid!
That's why I gotta play this, because I need to see this shit for myself.
I want to experience it with you.
We should play it on stream.
Sure. I would absolutely love, like... it might be a while. We might have to, like, come into it, like... I don't know, like a couple of maybe months into its, like, lifespan. But I would love to. Yeah. Cheers to everybody who just showed up. Bink.
Okay.
Should have played football instead of
Should have
baseball.
joined football instead of baseball.
Listen, with the way he fucking knocks into people, it probably would be better. He'd be a good rugby player, that's for sure. Okay, sorry. The two plans are different. Was the security detail reorganized at some point?
Huh? Oh, you're right.
Yeah, we made some last-minute changes yesterday. President's orders. Why the urgency? Because of what happened the day before. The killer here tried to take him down. He infiltrated the security detail, posed as one of us. Rook figured it out first, but not before the guy got within striking distance of the president.
Damn.
Jeez. Oh, that's why his neck's all fucked up.
Oh, jeez.
Jeez.
Wow.
The amount of strength it takes to almost break somebody's neck with one hand.
Yeah, the killer's pretty strong.
Yeah. If our leader hadn't stepped in just then, we'd all have been out of a job. But he made it, and our friend here wound up with a seriously twisted arm. Rook put a bullet in it for good measure, too.
So that's why his arm was in a sling. And where were you while this was happening?
Getting choked out. You were the first one I overpowered, were you not?
Oof. Oh, that's embarrassing.
Shut up, kid!
My god, the killer could be beat the Subway Slammer. Yeah, we should just get Shelly the killer to beat the Subway Slammer. Just choke him out.
Jesus Christ.
With one hand. I forgot I'm completely useless because I didn't continue Ace Attorney investigations. What, where, why, and when.
Okay, so just to catch you up, just to catch you up to speed. So right now, the case is the murder of, you can't see it, but there's a guy like right on the floor.
Yeah, of the one of the bodyguards of the president of Zhangfa.
Yeah, who's supposed the man took a bullet for the president, and
he supposedly knows the killer.
Supposedly.
Yeah.
Supposedly.
Kay has no filter, and I love it. I love Kay. Rook and his pictures of Spider-Man.
We need more pictures of Spider-Man. Ah, now I get it. Neck has barely begun to heal. You've already forgotten who I am. I'm disappointed.
Ah, that makes sense.
What? It's you! Busted up my neck so bad I can't even look to my right. Ooh, I've never busted up my neck, but I've definitely tweaked my neck so that it hurts to turn right.
Yeah, same.
I was somewhat astonished to have sustained an injury at all. A testament to Mr. Rook's skill. He was truly a master of his craft. Unlike a certain other someone I can mention.
Oof.
I'm just as good as he ever was. You were a pawn to his queen, my young friend. What the heck do you know? So that's why you remembered Mr. Rook's name. You admired his skills as a, bodyguard. Indeed. While I was serving on the team, I learned all the names of all the operatives. But his in particular stayed with me. It joined the very short list of those who have ever successfully wounded me. So that's the connection he was talking about. And that's why we changed the security plan. And to be sure there weren't any more assassins in the ranks. The president didn't want anybody on stage he didn't trust, and he only trusts 2 people. Me and Rook. Security plan data updated. I actually sneezed today, turned my neck.
He's gonna cut the neck while he has a neck brace. I actually sneezed today and turned my neck so fast I felt something tweak, kind of hurt.
I've been there.
Maybe you need the neck brace. Never doubt the killer, even if he doesn't wear a Gaga Milano watch. Not sponsored.
Listen, if they want to throw that money my way, I ain't gonna say no. It's like, yes, would you like my horribly ugly watch, everybody?
My horribly gaudy, ugly watch.
Although I am wearing a watch now. My dad actually gave me a gift. He gifted me a smartwatch.
That's cool. Yeah,
it's quite nice, actually. Should I tell people a little thing that I did earlier? Nah? Okay. How does that explain your change of position?
Oh yeah, he switched over to the right-hand side.
I told you I can't turn my neck to the right. Could only cover the president's left side.
Is it a Gaga Milano smartwatch? No, it's
No.
not.
So I wound up moving to the right side of the stage. Well, there's a bulletproof vest with a bullet lodged in it. Tell us. Should I?
Fine.
Alright, so one of the functions on the smartwatch is like a heart rate monitor, like a BPM. And like, when I checked it at first, it was like, okay, it's at like 72, which is roughly within normal range. So as a joke, I was just like, hold on. Like when Kelsey came over and I was like, hey, check this out. And I like looked at the watch and I was like, okay, good. Yep, resting heart rate of 72. And then I went, all right, now come here. And we smooched a little bit. And then I looked back at the watch.
It only went up like 6 beats.
It only went up 6, but I was like, I was hoping it would go up higher to prove that you make my heart go doki doki. I thought it was cute. I thought it was cute.
I was gatekeeping peak. True love shows in different ways, not in heart rate. That looks heavy. So this is what a president wears, huh? Must be made of something super special.
Yes, to protect him from bullets.
Super special awesome.
What?
Super special awesome.
What?
Super special awesome.
You keep repeating it. Can you explain?
No.
To protect him from bullets.
What? What? So it's not just for show?
Of course not. This is a bulletproof vest.
Hold on, desk has a bullet lodged in it. Is it the president's? Oh, so that's what one of those looks like. Why didn't you just say so? Now I feel silly. What are these?
I don't know. They look like Easter eggs. These personal safety.
Oh, I mean, for me, they look like computer mouses.
I can see it, but okay, yeah, it's like a little thingy you wear around your neck. You push the button and it makes the noise. I assume. These personal safety alarms are very colorful. Looks like they get a lot of use as well.
Why doesn't Kay know what a bulletproof vest is?
To be fair, like, not very many people would know unless they're like, you know, unless they look into it, I guess.
I know what a bulletproof vest is.
Well, because, you know, we play video games with shooting and guns.
I don't.
No, you've played at least a few.
No, I haven't. I mean, aside from Nikke, not really.
Alright, well, anyway.
And they don't use bulletproof vests.
No, their boobs block bullets.
Yeah, no, they got bullet blocking booba. Tamagotchi looking things for me. She lies to the forever box. I really don't play games involving shooting.
I don't know if this is an actual, like, comic panel, but I remember seeing this thing where it's like Superman and Wonder Woman, like, next to each other. And it's like, you know, Superman's just standing there, but like Wonder Woman's like blocking bullets with her bracers.
Yeah.
And it's like, hey, Wonder Woman, you know, you're kind of like as strong as me, so like, why are you blocking bullets with your bracers? So then she like lowers her arms and a couple bullets bounce off her boobs. And then everybody just starts shooting their boobs so that they bounce and jiggle and they're just going tee-hee, tee-hee. And he's like, understood, continue what you were doing.
Me too, then proceeded to play a fighting game and mating motherfuckers with guns.
Ah, you're a zoner player, I see.
But what about bullet blocking asses? I'll head to the corner for my crimes.
Oh, they got those too, don't you worry.
Yeah, no, the Nikke have bullet blocking asses too.
Especially these summer characters, man. God damn, I'm like, good thing I just started this job, otherwise I'm gonna go broke with this fucking game.
Yeah, no, seriously.
That Rappy skin is evil.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
$60 gotcha skin. But it's so good.
There's also gonna be an L-egg.
Oh yeah,
summer unit.
I'm 100% dumping all my gems and getting
an L-egg and a Dorothy.
An L-egg, a Dorothy. We also get a costume for like Rappy, Tove, and Julia, who's like barely been in the game at all.
Yeah. So that's gonna be cool.
I am dumping all of my gems and tickets into getting L-egg. Into getting the summer egg.
I might have to too. I like L-egg.
Hehe. Got that little gremlin laugh.
Yeah, she's a little gremlin. I like the president. He seems like a thoughtful guy. I mean, I already told my waifu requirements. I don't know what else I can say other than my fucks to give. What are your waifu requirements? I don't think you've ever told me.
Wait, hold on.
Buying these for his kids, maybe his wife too.
Speaking of fucks to give, hold on, I want to find something. Continue. Why would they all be here if that was the case? Now, these are for his own personal use.
A Objection, Your Honor! It is simply not possible for one person to use this many personal alarms. Why, you ask? Because he is human, and therefore possesses only 2 hands.
20 hands wouldn't be enough to count the number of objections I have to that objection. Here we go.
What?
I've tried, and tried even more. I've cried, I can't recall what for. I've pressed, I've pushed, I've yelled, I've begged, in hopes of some success. But the inevitable fact is that it never will impress. I've no more fucks to give, my fucks have runneth dry. I've tried to go fuck shopping, but there's no fucks left to buy.
What is this?
It's a song, I've no more fucks to give. I can't play it, but I can at least sing the lyrics. I'll have to show it later. It's a solid circular life preserver, designed to be used in case of emergency on the water.
Don't know who Kay is, but love her. Yeah, she's Edgeworth's assistant for this little
series.
For these 2 games. And she's also she's a self-proclaimed great ninja.
Great thief.
Great thief. Sorry, she acts like she kind of acts like a ninja, but she calls herself a great thief. And finally giving Gumshoe a break. No, Gumshoe is in this series too.
He's around somewhere. He's doing
him. It is just in a professor outfit. 1, nerdy people. 2, big himbos. Girl himbos. 3, just straight up animalistic people. And 4, furry bait.
Just furry bait.
I do agree on the himbos.
So what you're saying...
I do agree on the himbos.
So what you're saying is that you're probably really into Zenless Zone Zero characters. I feel like there are characters that fit that bill.
Oh, definitely. There is furry bait in that game. Yeah, you did. Or
rather, the sea to be more precise.
Ooh, the sea! I love the sea! We should go sometime.
Sorry, but you'll have to make that particular trip without me.
Aw, don't be like that. Come on, it'll be fun. We can have lobster rolls, ice cream, all that good stuff.
Something tells me the sea isn't the main attraction for you, is it?
Nope.
Yo, Dave, what's up?
Hey, Dave.
Phone night Dave has arrived. Hell yeah, brother. Cheers to you, Dave, even though I'm already empty.
I'm not subtle, but joke's on you, Nick. I'm only into 2 characters from that. Oh,
what?
Hi, Bulge, brother.
Bulge?
Oh, God.
Oh, hey, look, it's a bird.
Herb.
Oh, never mind, it's a riot shield. And next to it, a canary in a cage, never mind.
Aw, she's so sweet! I want one! Did you ever see a cuter partner in crime?
Partner in crime?
Well, yeah, she could help me with lockpicking, stuff like that. A great thief has no greater ally than nature, Mr. Edgeworth.
Sadly, such birds are most commonly used for detecting poisonous gases. Wait, this one isn't actually for that, is it?
I would hope not.
I mean, they did used to do that. Did you know about that?
No.
I must scour the scene and inspect anything that catches my attention.
I prefer the other thing he said.
Every suspicious-looking nook and cranny?
Yeah, I prefer that.
The bullet seems to have entered just under his armpit and went clean through his body.
The Battle of the Bulge!
The Battle of the Bulge!
The bullet passed through the victim. Where did it end up?
Testifying a bird again? Canaries don't talk, unfortunately. He was hit in an area his bulletproof vest didn't cover.
Like it was on purpose or something, huh?
The cause of death would appear to be a loss of blood. Attempts were made to... That's supposed to be staunch, with a U, but whatever. But to no avail.
Victim bled to death from a gunshot wound to the torso. The bullet passed clean through his body. That doesn't look like the torso.
I mean, it's the upper part of his body, so it counts.
Yes. The medics must have been brought in to try and save him.
Sadly, it was too little too late.
What?
Just the fact that your marker was over his crotch.
That was unintentional.
The victim, Mr. Bastion Rook, bodyguard to the president of Zhengfa. Also, his fly's undone.
He's one of the guys that brought the president inside as soon as the shooting started.
Which means he continued to do his duty right up until his dying breath.
At least he'll get posthumously promoted.
Hey, it's better to know when to say nothing at all than to end up with your foot in your mouth.
I don't have my foot in my mouth. What do you mean?
I mean, bodyguards don't even operate on the same rank promotion system as the police in the first place. The gun.
The smoking gun.
So the victim was also carrying a revolver.
It looks like he was trying to use it.
He probably drew it on instinct when he felt threatened. We should check to see if you've managed to fire any rounds off. Ooh, that reminds me. Hey, Dave. All there. Now are the signs of the weapon being used.
Oh god, why is it all the way back there? Ew.
Gun. Was this the one on loan from Zhengfa 2? Yeah, sure was. We're always issued with the same model gun.
6-shot revolver on loan from Zhengfa has not been fired.
It's a bulletproof attaché case. Bodyguards use them to shield their clients from gunfire. Really?
See, that's what I said last week.
That they were being used for like...
Yeah. That I was like, oh, they're probably... I think you were like, why are they holding up the suitcases? And I'm like, well, probably to shield the president.
Well, fucking, I didn't know that they were bulletproof. Jeez.
I mean, I figured they had to be.
I thought they
made
were...
of some sort of metal that would, you know, bounce bullets off of them.
Shows what I know. There was some in Kay's photograph, too. Looked like Rook and Knight. Each had one.
Designed to provide protection from gunfire. Knight and Rook were each issued one. Oh, hey, that's the photo I snatched.
Oh, sorry. You can hardly steal a photo at a public event.
But I'm snatching up a moment in time with every picture I take, you know?
I take it snatch is your new favorite word.
Maybe.
Cheeky.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wait, I don't think we were done there. I think we need to investigate every suspicious-looking nook and cranny. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Correct me. I have been corrected. God. What happened?
Wait! No, there was something.
Oh! It's a trapdoor connected to the lever on that curious figure.
If someone were to open it, everyone would fall through, Mr. Rook, Mr. the Killer.
Don't even think about it.
I wasn't thinking about it.
I said don't think about it. I'm not thinking about it. Because I'm doing it. Click!
I wouldn't dream of thinking up ways to take you down.
Might I suggest you keep your monologues internal? Oof, man. I only had one of those and already I'm like... Hey, Matsu, what's up?
Hey, Matsu.
Did someone call Mr. Bulge? Here we are again. Thought as Jordan's had an examination?
Nope.
What are those? I have high hopes for the investigation. I do hope you won't betray my trust. Things are progressing well, I hope. There's no need to worry. Things are progressing just fine. Remember, I despise betrayals of all kinds. Yes, I know. You do. So please, do take care not to double-cross me, accidentally or otherwise. I have no choice but to do as he says for now. Can't believe I let an assassin onto the president's plane! You know very well it was for the good of the investigation, Mr. Knight. Don't give me that! I know what you really want! You do indeed, because you heard me say it already. You wish to know the truth behind Mr. Rook's death. But you did also say that you were asked to assassinate the president by a certain someone. You seem to have forgotten that there are more pressing matters at hand. I don't often carry unpaid work, but it's not entirely unheard of. Ah, fine. I'll get back to the investigation. Good. I'm expecting great things from you, Mr. Edgeworth. What if you present the attorney's badge? And he's just like, oh, okay. I must admit, I've never seen one of these up close. It's akin to a license, correct? I, too.
No way! You have a license to kill?
Mr. Neck Bulge over there.
Was there bulge talk without me?
Oh, also, yeah, Summer L-Egg. Oh.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm dumping all my points.
Even I'm just like, I want Summer L-Egg.
I want the egg.
I want egg.
I want the egg.
I already have regular egg. I have bread and crust. I have the bread and the crust. And the sugar and the cream. I still need milk, though. I still need the milk, though.
Sounds like a great breakfast right there.
It is all breakfast items, isn't it?
Yeah, basically.
Rappy Red Hood $60
I know,
skin.
and I'm actually considering getting it because goddamn!
I don't have Rappy Red Hood though.
I mean, you could still get it, and then when you do get Rappy Red Hood,
if I ever get Rappy Red Hood,
you will. You will.
One day. Summer Dorothy too.
Mm-hmm. Although those are, I think the summer ones are going to be limited. That's why I'm going to be dumping all my points into the summer egg. Summer egg.
No gotcha yet, Nick.
Yes, gotcha! I need it! No, but if I must spell it out for you.
Also might leave getting late.
Oh, might leave getting late. Take care and enjoy Peak. Thank you, Mega Cat.
Yeah, thank
I really
you.
appreciate it. Always a pleasure to have you stop by.
Thank you for stopping by, at least. You know, and remember to stay safe on subway stations.
Yeah, don't get subway slammed.
You know, I find it funny they censored all the other girls during the live stream, but the only one that her butt censoring made sense was Summer Trove.
Summer Tove. Yeah.
Tove. Was it Trove or Tove?
Tove.
Okay.
It lurks.
But why censor the badonkadonk?
Because YouTube has stupid guidelines about showing sexual things.
Yeah, so they just like censored it with like a picture that says no signal and then the Doro.
Which, speaking of which, giant Doro coming to the Hudson River.
Yeah.
Which is fucking wild.
That's so funny. People are gonna be so confused about that.
People who know nothing about Nikkei are gonna be like waking up in their apartments that face the Hudson River. They're gonna, what a beautiful day in New York. What the fuck am I looking at?
What is
that?
What the fuck is that?
Why is it pink and looks like it's wearing a diaper? Oh, jeez. I kind of want to see it though, but unfortunately,
I know.
it's a Tuesday and Wednesday, which means both of us are working.
Yep. They do, but yet all these YouTube channels that post nothing but nude
Mods
still up and running, kind of hypocritical.
Yeah, well, doesn't that just sum up YouTube in general?
Yeah.
Hey, YouTube, yeah? You have this rule, right? Yeah. Well, somebody's breaking that rule. Yeah. Are you gonna do something about it? No.
Nintendo forgot to censor one of the female summer units for Fire Emblem Heroes on the second batch, and it got age restricted on both X and YouTube.
Hell yeah. Well, not hell yeah that it got age restricted. Hell yeah that they forgot to censor one of the summer units.
Never. Because, you know, we hate censorship. Never question the pink, especially on rosy pachyderms walking akin to a party.
Alright. No, but if I must spell it out for you.
Nope, all good, thanks. You can keep that little nugget of truth locked up nice and tight in your heart, okay?
So even a great thief's bravado quickly crumbles in the face of an assassin.
Okay, so I guess...
Anything else to investigate?
No, doesn't seem like it. We investigated everything.
We talked to Lloyd, right?
Yep. Abby Lloyd.
We exhausted all dialogue with her.
Yeah. Oh, wait!
Oh?
What is that?
There's a wide selection of protective equipment here. Bulletproof vests, hazmat gear.
No way! There's even a spacesuit!
I get the sense that the president thinks he's very much in need of protection at all costs.
But what if he was in a gunfight, and there was poison gas everywhere, and he was in space? What would he do then?
Then he'd simply put on the bulletproof vest, the hazmat gear, and the spacesuit.
That's probably easier said than done.
Good lord, this...
I love Kay.
Wait, can you check the oxygen mask?
Already did.
Oh, okay, my bad. We did examine the monitors, yes. That's all checked out. Want to try logic? See if we can figure anything out?
Yeah, probably a good idea. Okay, so...
Also, the Action Titanman game is censored, but only the Google version. Why only the Google version?
So what kind of... So, like...
What kind of game
other
is...
than being a gacha game, what kind of game is that?
It's like a hack and slash. Because it's Google. But yeah, it's like a hack and slash kind of game. Think like, Dynasty Warriors?
Nope.
You ever seen that?
Nope.
Do you even know about it?
I guess, a little bit.
Like, have you ever seen, like, what the gameplay looks like?
Nope.
Anyways, lots of enemies, you beat them up, and you get cool attacks with your different characters. Alright, let's see. I think the bulletproof vest with the bullet through the body, because the one guy, here's my thinking. It pierced through him, passed through his body, and hit the president's bulletproof vest, and that's why it's lodged in there.
Okay.
So let's try to connect those. Hopefully I'm right. Hey! 2 bullets were fired in total. We know this because 2 shots were heard. One traveled through the flag and into the balloon. The other took Mr. Rook's life. Oh, okay.
But there's a bullet in the president's vest too, right? How is that possible?
How indeed. The numbers don't add up. However, there's one possible explanation.
There is?
After passing through his body, there we go, the bullet that took Mr. Rook's life then found itself lodged in the vest.
Ah, you're right.
In other words, 2 of our bullets were in fact 1.
No way!
Yeah, he's right. If the president hadn't been wearing that vest, things could have been a lot worse. He wasn't injured at all by the impact. Even when obstructed by a vest, a bullet can inflict serious damage. Oh yeah, those... Getting shot, even with a bulletproof vest, hurts like a bitch. Oh, sure, I've known guys who got broken bones that way. That's also true. But the president's okay. He's made of strong stuff.
I mean, yeah, look at him.
He looks like a lion.
Sounds like he didn't even need a vest.
Let's not get carried away here. I want that bullet's ballistic markings analyzed.
Remind me what those are again?
Guns leave a unique pattern of grooves on every bullet they fire. By examining these grooves, we can use them to identify which gun it came from. Think of them as fingerprints of assault.
You can tell all that from a bullet? Then what are we waiting for? Analyze away!
Might be easier said than done. That bullet hit solid armor. The impact would have completely flattened it. You'll be lucky if there's anything left for forensics to find.
What? But I was all set for some analyzing. Stop the bullet that passed through the victim. The bullet itself was crushed flat by the impact.
Oh. I see. Well, it's from that, you watch this person, right? This streamer?
I don't know.
Yeah, you have. You've shown me their videos.
Oh, okay. No, I showed you the one that...
You showed me a few.
Have I?
Yes.
Oh. Nick, look at the funny screenshot I took of Rev says
Just did. Also, how'd I know? Honestly, I kind of guessed just because, like... We have 2 gunshots, but only, like, we found the one bullet, and they put an emphasis on the fact that it, like, went through his bulletproof, or went past his bulletproof armor. It went in the spot where there wasn't armor. Jeez. How much is in here? Only 4.5%. What happened to me? I used to be a fucking heavyweight drinker. Also, what was the logic?
The 2 guns.
The 2 guns are exactly the same. Meaning it's likely that the one we found is also from Zheng Fa.
Found in a trash can on the left side of the spectator area. 2 spent bullets, same model as the victims. Bodyguards all got their guns from the Zheng Fa authorities, right?
Yes.
Are they, like, super rare or anything?
No, I don't believe so. This model isn't exactly easy to come by in this country, but it's certainly not impossible either.
Boo! And here I thought they might be valuable treasures.
Yes, it's something of a shame.
Whoa! I just mentioned treasures and you actually responded for once!
I only mean to point out that guns were rarer, that it would be much easier to trace them. Which would have made them treasures of the evidence variety, I suppose.
Ha! See? See? Everything's a treasure hunt one way or another, including this investigation.
You could say that.
Alright then. It's treasure hunting time. On with the investigation.
She certainly seems a lot more enthusiastic all of a sudden. Well, good job connecting on your own.
Thank you. In that screenshot, he was talking about denims.
Denims? Who is that?
Mm.
Also, and now I show my favorite animal and cry in a corner. A skunk.
A skunk.
Ah, you like the Pepe Le Pew.
You like the skunk.
The skrunk?
The skrunk.
Skrunk?
The skunk.
Skrunk?
I said skunk.
Oh, skunk. I like skrunk, though.
Skunk is good, too.
That's quite enough investigating for now. What is taking so long, Detective Gumshoe? Oh, Mr. Edgeworth, have you solved the case? No, not yet. Is that so? Then perhaps interviewing another key witness might help you to do so. Another witness? Who?
You don't mean...
It's important, principal. Man on the other side of that door. Really intends to have me question the president. Now, if you'd be so kind as to summon him, Mr. Edgeworth. Stop right there, to killer! You're nuts if you think I'd let you anywhere near... let him anywhere near you. Kelsey, what's your favorite animal?
You know, I've never really thought about it.
I like rabbits.
I like rabbits too.
They're cute.
They are.
I had a pet rabbit. It was cute. I miss her. Can we get a pet rabbit?
Maybe.
Okay.
Although, still feel guilty about the one I ran over.
That wasn't your fault.
Yeah, it just kind of like came out of nowhere and I didn't have time to stop.
Okay.
I feel really bad about it though.
It's okay. Also, my favorite animal. Wow!
Doggo. I do like dogs too. And
Yeah.
cats. I like cats too.
Sad Siggy noises. What's up? There we go. Ooh. Well, Mr. President, I'm sure you are watching us through your security feed, aren't you? In which case, I politely request that you show yourself. That is, if you value your bodyguard's life. Well then, if nothing else, we now know what kind of man you really are. Mr. President! Stop! You can't do this! Let's all just calm down, alright? Detective, where in the blazes are you?
Yeah!
The lights! What's happening? Listen well, Mr. Edgeworth. I would advise you to stay very still. It seems I will not be granted my audience with the President. Even with Mr. Knight's life as my bargaining chip. No! Stop! Gah!
Ah!
Okay! You won't get away with this, killer. I have seen enough, and now I know the truth.
Oh God, he's taking another young assistant as hostage.
Oh, Jesus. Where are you? Where did you go? Ah! I leave the rest in your capable hands, Mr. Edgeworth.
Oh boy.
Well. Oh yeah, Jean Grey is fun. Oh, right, in Marvel
Well,
Rivals.
he's dead.
I have not played in a very long time, but it's okay. First paycheck comes in, I'm buying that SSD, and I'm re-downloading all the games that I want to fucking download. And Stellar Blade, because I want to start playing that.
I'm interested in Stellar Blade too, ever since the collab event.
Yeah. You want to play with me?
Sure. I particularly don't like some cats, but oddly enough, cats adore me. I have no idea why. I'm the resident skunk of the stream. I got a reputation to maintain.
Mr. Edgeworth. Detective Gumshoe? Sir, Mr. Edgeworth, sir. Oh, jeez.
Oh, Jesus.
All right. I must have been knocked unconscious. Sir, you're okay.
Are you alright, Mr. Edgeworth?
Never mind me. He didn't hurt you, did he, Kay?
Nah, I'm fine. Only just woke up myself. My head will be sore for a while, but that's about it, so you can stop worrying.
Detective, did you manage to stop the killer? The killer handed the bear. Remember?
Yes.
Well, you see, Miss Lloyd came running out of the plane, and, she told us he'd flown the coop. We were too late. I'm sorry, sir. Bodyguard over there told us something, too. Seems there's an inflatable boat missing from by the window. The killer must have stolen and rowed himself across the lake. What about the cordon around the park? I called everybody back in to stake out the plane, including the guy stationed across the water. Oh, so he's completely slipped through our fingers. Not the best look for the department, but yeah. Hey, Edgeworth. It's the knight who alive. Yeah, no thanks to that murderer. Ah, that reminds me. I found this lying on the ground next to you, Mr. Edgeworth. Calling card, marked with a seashell. Guess he wanted to leave a message.
A find by the assassin Shelley the Killer when he made his escape, adorned with his distinctive distinctive seashell emblem.
Also, the Phoenix Force is always right by Jean Grey, and the Phoenix Force got badonkadonk. Hell yeah.
Hey, never question mommy life? Immediately burns up in kinetic energy.
From the, X-Men. Don't worry about it. You don't play Marvel Rivals anyway.
No, I don't.
You're not big into comics.
I'm not.
The killer usually leaves these next to the bodies of his victims. But you're not dead, sir. But I could have been. Maybe that's the message. I can't stop thinking about his parting words. I have seen enough, and now I know the truth. I leave the rest in your capable hands, Mr. Edgeworth. And now I know the truth. The truth about what? Roger that. All clear out here, sir. Over. What's going on? That was the president. He's coming out. Now?
Wang.
If he's the president of Zhengfa, Mr. Ji Jung-won. And you are? It's an honor to meet you, Mr. President. My name is Miles Edgeworth. The honor is all mine, Mr. Edgeworth. I'm Ji Jung-won. Your efforts on behalf of Zhengfa have not gone unnoticed. You have averted something of a crisis. You must be referring to the Yatagrasu case. Thank you, sir, but all I did was solve a few local cases of murder. We're too humble. I have been observing your investigation. You are an impressive operator, Mr. Edgeworth, even if the killer did get away. God. My throat hates me this week.
Yeah, because you almost choked on something.
A hash brown.
On a hash brown.
Fucking Dunkin' Donuts hash brown, man.
Question for friendos, is Death Knight Dave the one who stands above all races, or the one who stands on the same level as all races? I don't know.
I don't know how to answer that one. But also, Dave, question. Are you coming up tomorrow? Because if you're coming up tomorrow, want to join us for a fair? Also, why does he remind me of Gato the Lion from Bloody Roar fused with Akuma? Well, I could see the Akuma because he's... Fucking look at him.
Did you read?
Yes.
Okay.
That's very kind of you to say. He was watching through a security feed. Sadly, I must inform you. This is this is as far as your investigation goes. Do you mean? Hear me, foolish prosecutor, for I shall say this only once. Knight has apprised me of the state of affairs. And from this point forward, the case will be handled by Zhengfa's police force, the finest in the world.
It can't be the finest of the world if it's being led by Lang.
Oh my god! Take this. That's your murder weapon right there. Yes, we're coming up with we have plans. Damn. I was gonna say you should totally join us for the fair, but if you already got plans, fair enough. Ah, yes. Even with the killer out of the picture, they're still looking to get me thrown off the case. What do you think you're doing, pal? Nobody talks to Mr. Edgeworth like that. If it hadn't have been for him, the killer would have. Detective? Forgive him, Mr. President, but I must confess to being somewhat confused. I fail to see how or why this case falls within Zheng Fa's jurisdiction. You fail to see. Enough, puny prosecutor. You seek explanations from the head of a state? I say no. 1,000 times no. I will not explain myself to you. Now hand over the evidence you have gathered and remove yourselves from this plane.
Jeez. Ungrateful bastard this guy is.
Now I wish you were assassinated. I do as he
Shots
says.
fired.
I do as he says if I were you, Mr. Edgeworth. Jesus Christ, though, that was brilliant. Ugh. This can't really be the end of the line, can it? Can it?
Case evidence handed to Mr. Knight.
Boo. Why? Why let us come so far, only to pull a case out from under us? Now. Knight, detain the suspect. Yes, sir, right away. To make an attempt on my life? To murder one of my faithful servants? The effrontery! The villainy!
I didn't murder nobody. Because
Nope. Shut your mouth, Miss Journalist. Answer me this. In a world already lousy with lies, with deception, with sin and iniquity, can we stand by and suffer yet another crime to go unpunished?
Wang really is a dick. Yeah, no wonder his police force is terrible. He's just as bad. Holy shit, this country is fucked.
Kelsey out here causing international incidents. I say no. 1,000 times no. There can be no forgiveness. There can be no surrender. Why, you ask me? Then I will tell you.
Wang equals senior bulge Lang.
He's hiding something. I'm certain of it. And if I leave now, we'll never know the truth. Mr. Edgeworth, sir.
Mr. Edgeworth, there's gotta be something we can do.
Think, Miles, remember. How many times have you faced situations like this in a courtroom? You've confronted the lies of witnesses, and countered the arguments of other lawyers. Has the critical evidence always been laid out at your feet? No. And yet you always got to the truth of the situation in the end. With your greatest weapon of all, your words. Oh, it's this. Okay. Now let us analyze the state of play. Begone, puny prosecutor! Or do you dare defy the direct order of a president? Not going to listen. He clearly means to drown out any objection by means of pure rhetorical force. When an opponent is on the offensive, the best thing I can do is bide my time and wait for an opening. As he said himself, he is a head of state, a seasoned politician, who won't open himself up to attack easily. I can't let him bully me into submission. I have to stay calm and alert. If I can read his movements and expressions correctly, I may be able to find my moment. My first aim should be to find out why he's insisting on Zheng Fa taking over the case. The board is set. Time to make my opening gambit.
Mind chest.
Mind chess.
Mind chest commence.
Who will take over the case? Please, about the case. Did I give you permission to speak? No! 1,000 times no!
Dude got the
Super Saiyan 3.
Super Saiyan 3 eyebrow bulge. Imagine the veins when he gets really mad.
We have a lion and a wolf for the people. I don't think a zoo for a country would do well. Buy my time. I am the leader of Zhengfa. I have no time for your insolent backchat. I was simply hoping to confirm one basic fact. You say that the investigation will now be assigned to your national police force? I do. Now enough of your pointless questions! Wait it out a little bit more. Good boy. The interior of this plane is the sovereign territory of Zhengfa. You have no rights here. Is that so? Could it be that our current location itself is significant somehow? I should keep that in mind. It could be a useful clue. Okay, why I'm off the case? Could you at least explain to me why I'm off the case? Imbecile! Cease your insolent jabbering! I need not explain myself to you. My reasons are my own, and they are none of your concern. Perhaps it is time to employ my clue. Yeah, go for it. In the course of our conversation, I've deduced certain facts from your behavior, Mr. President.
This is the first time
For
I've seen
example,
the chess segment.
Yeah. It's interesting, for sure.
Wait, if he's the president, imagine who lost the vote.
Well, to be fair, he's made a lot of enemies. So, you know.
Yeah.
You seem particularly aggressive when discussing our current location. Smarmy smart, Alec. As you said yourself, the presidential plane is the sovereign territory of Zhengfa. And from that, we can infer that you believe the rules of extraterritoriality apply inside here. Is that correct? What are we sweating now? Enough! Cease your objectionable whining! Wait, now he's on the defensive. Let's attack. You can rant and roar all you like, but you won't escape my scrutiny. It was unmistakable. The moment I mentioned extraterritoriality, you became visibly agitated. Oh!
His name's Wang.
You're clever, don't you? Let me answer your little question.
I don't think I'm clever. I know I'm clever.
Also, look at my account update. Yeah, sure. 1 second. I could use a break from my voice. Oh, hold on a sec. Oh, she cute. I like the little beauty mark there. And oh boy, whoop. To think. I've been watching Dave play this game for like a long time now. I don't even think I saw those numbers. Yes, Kelsey? Do you want to add Action Titan
No,
into your list?
I don't. No, not really.
I'm back and I'm heading out. Oi, Nick, I'm gonna steal your potions. No!
No.
Not the potions!
Wait, but why would you be sad about that? You never use the potions.
Because I want them. Just because.
But you're not going to use them.
Yes, but I want them, Kelsey. Don't you understand? I want to hoard them.
Need to do one more thing before my player welcome thing expires. I need to get to chapter 15 so I can get one more selector.
Oh. Please don't, Kelsey. That game is fun, but it's a slog. Whoa, what's up, Prince? Oh god, my voice. Oh my god, my voice is so fucked. It's true.
You want
Extraterritoriality applies.
You want to just do this, finish this case tonight, and then call it a night?
No, we can keep going. I'll be fine. I'm just
sure?
gonna drink some tea afterwards.
You sure?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm fine. Your laws mean nothing here. And why does that matter, you ask? It matters because it means you are powerless. You have neither influence nor authority here. Interesting. So the extraterritoriality does have issue does have something to do with all this. Let's dig a little deeper into the claim that this plane is sovereign territory, shall we?
Nice.
Step 2. This next move will surely decide the victor. He may be the president, but nobody is untouchable. I'll just have to find the right angle of attack.
Does that rule really apply here? You've overplayed your hand.
Let's just start with that first one, yeah. You believe that extraterritoriality applies here, but can you prove it? Do you even understand what you are asking? Of course. If I didn't, I wouldn't ask it. Have you no shame, calling into question the good word of one such as myself? Yeah, bye. I have no more time for this. You clearly cannot be saved from your own foolishness. Oh, you needn't worry about me. I'm not the one who needs to be saving.
Who needs saving?
Who needs saving? That'll be Miss Lloyd, the woman who is being wrongfully accused of this crime. Your chivalry is admirable, but changes nothing. The right to extraterritoriality cannot be denied! This... Excuse me a sec. This is shameful! If I want to take this any further, I'll need a clue of some kind. Let me try another tack. Oh, well, maybe then that, yeah. Surely you see you have overplayed your hand? Nobody asked for your opinion. You need only obey me, nothing else. Fine. You dare tell me how to govern? How to lead? You dare contradict me? On the matter of Miss Lloyd's guilt, yes, I do. No! She is guilty! She is the culprit! There's nothing left to debate! Fine. I want to know what's really, really funny?
What?
Apparently, and I picked this up, that, from, like, watching, like, videos and reading stuff.
This is a reference!
Oh, sorry. It's all about the weapons and the support characters you get. The game does throw you a curveball and gives you a support character just for starting the game, but she does so little. That's a shame. Who's the starting support character? Out of curiosity, because I know Dave showed me a few of them. But, so I learned this from, like, watching a video on, like, how to deal with somebody who's just being really, really, like, defensive and difficult. And quite literally, it's just shut up and let them bullshit. So, like, if somebody's doing, like, what this guy's doing, it's like, dude, you have no power here. You're stupid and dumb and I hate you. Sometimes it's better to just kind of, like...
Yeah, to just let them run their mouth.
Exactly. Who else could have fired from outside the plane? There is no other viable suspect. Fascinating. So he's claiming that Miss Lloyd fired at him from outside the plane. This could be a vital clue. Well, there we go.
So, this?
Does that rule apply?
Oh.
Oops. I've exhausted this angle of inquiry. You believe that extraterritoriality applies here, but can you prove it? Do you even understand what you are asking? Oh, this again. Have you no shame? Bide, still. Oh. You're kinda cute.
Yeah.
I like your hair. Only that. I am not screaming that again. Hey, time to deploy my clue. I may not be able to call the extraterritoriality of the presidential plane into doubt. However, according to you, she shot you from outside the aircraft, correct? In which case, extraterritoriality could not possibly apply in this case. Your assertion is not entirely without merit. Fuck me. God. Jesus. Your assertion is entirely without merit, and the detainment of Miss Lloyd cannot be justified. Ah! How could I have bested by a mere prosecutor? But I am the president! The president! Checkmate.
Yeah, president of Assholesville.
You actually made me spit take on that one.
Yeah, she doesn't do much, and another downside to the game, it's stamina based.
Oh yeah, that's right. I do remember seeing that. I trust you won't mind if we continue our investigation now, Mr. President.
Fun fact, in Invincible, the meme think Mark think is actually wrong.
Think, Mark, think!
Oh.
Yeah,
think, Mark, think.
It's not perfectly word for word.
Okay.
But don't worry. We'll get to Invincible one day.
One day.
I hereby officially and unreservedly confirm my approval. Consider it a gesture of the magnanimity and generosity for which my good office is known. Yes, for without noble, unmistakably and irrefutably, for which reason there can be no other outcome, for our goals are lofty and our hearts. People of Zhengfa, I swear to you here and now, this investigation will continue!
All that when he could have just said, okay, you got me.
Mr. Knight, if you would care to return the evidence. Take it.
Evidence retrieved from Mr. Knight. We did it, Mr. Edgeworth!
We sure did.
I did all the work! You just stood there!
You just stood there gawking.
Yeah, but did I look pretty while I was gawking? I'm not going to answer that.
Headcanon accepted. We sure did. And now the investigation can continue. Oh, hold up. Yeah, whatever. Enjoy your pocket full of pawns. I'll be over here enjoying how you put them into play. Then you will definitely enjoy my next move. Mr. President, one more favor if you'd be so kind. What is it? Could you please give us your testimony concerning the incident itself? How you want me to testify? Whoa, that's your next move? If you want the president to testify, you'll have to take him to court. All in good time, Mr. Knight. He will get his day in court soon enough.
Mr. Knight, can you come downstairs? You're not Revolver Ocelot.
Yeah, can you come downstairs from up there?
Google, I did not say come downstairs. I said calm down.
Oh, okay. To be fair, I said downstairs because his neck is all the way up here. Gotta climb a flight just to get down to his shoulder. But if a person of interest refuses to cooperate at the investigative stage of the process, they are obliged to provide detailed justification as to their reasons for doing so. That's... What's the matter? Is there something you'd rather we didn't know? Stand down, Knight. I'll do as the prosecutor asks. A thank you for your cooperation. Now listen, and listen well. Where was I when the incident occurred? Fuck me, how did this do me in today? How did one of these do so much to my speaking and reading ability? Where was I when the incident occurred? The stage, of course. Suddenly, Rook and Knight jumped in front of me. Then, bang! A shot rang out, and a plain, unblemished balloon of red exploded nearby. Not hesitating for an instant, my bodyguards tried to escort me back to the safety of the plane. And then, the second shot. The bullet went through Rook and lodged itself in the bulletproof vest I was wearing.
I guess if you look at it in one way, the president is also a victim here.
Yes, the victim of an attempted assassination. Rook was simply in the wrong place at the wrong time.
That makes it even weirder. Why would the target of the crime try to obstruct the investigation?
My guess is that there's something behind all this that he doesn't want made public. A cover-up, huh? I knew there was more to this case than meets the eye. And the president isn't the only one who knows the truth. Isn't that right, Mr. Knight? Time to get to the bottom of this once and for all. Oh boy, alright, let's see. Also, what I find adorable is that this guy does animations, did Smooth Criminal. Oh, yes! I've seen those! Yeah!
Hmm?
There's a guy, he takes all, the sprites from all the Phoenix Wright games,
Ah!
and, puts them to Michael Jackson music.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I think Amatsu has shared one of them at one point, a long time ago. Probably when we were, on the first, Phoenix Wright game.
Okay.
Well, let's see. Only a shot? I mean, when in doubt, we can always press it out.
A plane balloon?
Oh.
That's not a plane balloon.
Oh, no, it was Prince, right. Sorry, my bad. My memory is shit, and also, I'm apparently drunk.
You're not drunk. You're not drunk.
I'm not, but I'm also, her. I'm not drunk. I'm just stupid. What you thinking right now? Are you sure that it's this statement?
I don't know, I'm just... Well, yeah, we know that this definitely happened.
Yeah.
And then the second shot. I don't know. What I'm zeroing in on is the fact that he's saying it's a plain, unblemished balloon.
When it's the fucking
the Steel Samurai.
You know what? Press it. Let's see what he says.
Hold it!
About that red balloon. Are you trying to test me, Mr. Prosecutor? No, Mr. President. I simply wish to confirm what you remember.
Officer, I am not drunk. I am just really, really stupid.
Also, I mean, that's just normal. Why you gotta do me like that? Very well. There were two very large, very round balloons, one on either side of the stage. The deep crimson hues stood stark against the sky, just as the security plan said they would. Same security plan we found in the trash can, I assume. Rook and Knight leapt to my aid just before the balloon exploded. You know what? Since we can, why don't we drop a save? That way, if we're wrong, we can puzzle it out from there.
Yeah.
And if we ever just fuck up too much, we can always reload the save. So, I guess, sure, let's see if we're right. Well, let's see if you're right. I'm not taking credit for that. What?
I don't know if that's actually...
I think you might be onto something.
Objection!
No, you were right.
Damn!
You say it was a plain red balloon that burst.
Holy shit!
But I strongly beg to differ. What? Take a look at this. I think you'd agree that it's hardly plain, wouldn't you?
Kelsey, the 200 IQ Twitch streamer. I do not have a 200 IQ.
What's that? Mr. President, meet the Steel Samurai. I would have hoped you might recognize them. Especially if you're hoping to re-ingratiate yourself with the people of this country.
Ingratiate?
Yeah, ingratiate.
Hi friends, if I may recommend a detective game palette cleanser. I played the Duck Detective games on Steam and they were relatively easy yet fun.
I have seen that game.
Oh, it was a Persona reference? Okay.
Oh. Also, hi Aquarius.
Hi,
Long time no
Aquarius.
see. Kelsey just fucking aced this part. Good job.
Yeah, you need to watch the Gem Ninja Chit too. He's amazing.
So you see, the balloon that was struck by the bullet was anything but plain. It was, in fact, of the Steel Samurai. But the briefing mentioned two plain red balloons. And there they are, right on the security plan.
They do look pretty plain, don't they? Just simple simple round balloons.
Knight! What is the meaning of this? Explain yourself! Yes, Mr. President. It seems the Steel Samurai balloon was borrowed at the last minute, sir. Borrowed? That's what we were told. Guess they only reported the incident to us bodyguards, though. Seems there was a little trouble here on site last night. One of the original balloons burst somehow.
So they swapped it in as an emergency replacement?
Yeah, one of the stall holders happened to have it. Was it Larry?
Yeah, I think it was Larry.
From what I hear, he was more than willing to lend it out. A very happy-go-lucky kind of guy, they said.
Yeah, that's Larry.
A happy-go-lucky stall with a Steel Samurai balloon to spare. Huh. They filled just the bottom part up with air to make it look like any other ornamental balloon.
Oh. Oh, wow. Okay.
So the Steel Samurai has a hole in his butt. It's okay, Steel Samurai. We all have holes in our butts.
Here's the difference between what I said and what it said in Persona. Kelsey, the IQ Twitch streamer. Me, the 200 IQ boy detective, Naoto Shirogane. Okay. Okay.
Gotcha.
Gotcha. Speaking of, we definitely gotta play Persona 4 Golden on stream.
Uh-huh. No, don't worry, we will. I quit. No, Prince! Come back! Come back! Oh, so while it was the steel samurai balloon, it was made to look like a plain red one above water.
Ah, I get it now.
Is that the long and the short of it? Right? Why was I not informed of this? Sorry, sir. We didn't think it was a pressing issue. And indeed, you saw it and knew no different, correct? Yes, I suppose so.
I was just thinking.
Could he really have mistaken the steel samurai's pants for a plain red balloon? Still, Mr. President, I struggle to see how you wouldn't have noticed something different about the balloon. Of course! What was that outburst for? Now I remember. I could barely see the balloon. You couldn't see it? That's right, the wind was blowing too hard. The flags to the sides of the stage were flapping incessantly and blocking my view. Is that so? Yes, those two flags. They were being blown back towards me.
I think that this just confirmed what I was thinking.
What's that?
The culprit was hiding in the balloon.
Oh.
The culprit was hiding in the balloon.
Now that, you know... It's interesting that you said that, because I said it. Why? Because chaos! Chaos reigns supreme.
Anyway.
Yeah, it's funny that you mentioned that. Last stream when it was like, oh, we got 2 bullets, but 3 things got popped. It's like, maybe somebody was in the bullet. Yeah, maybe somebody was inside.
Hi, Crosshair.
Yo, Crosshair, what's up? What you came in on? Chaos!
Yeah, you came in on chaos.
Just watch that clip that Amatsu made, and you'll understand what you walked in on.
Power!
Power! They were being blown back towards me. Also, hi, Crosshair. Long time no see. How you doing,
long
dude?
time no see.
There would have been a strong wind blowing right around the time of the incident.
Yeah, because it's like... You know, we're thinking, oh, somebody in the audience shot the balloon, but it shot the bullet, and it's kind of like, I don't know, it just wouldn't really make much sense for, I don't know, I feel like it really wouldn't make much sense. So,
with security being as tight as
yeah,
it is,
so it makes more sense for them to have been hiding in the balloon.
Solid thinking. Also, Dave, the first thing I noticed is the giant P. Oh,
yes! Where the bulge is at.
Well, we're about to find out what was the bulge in the Steel Samurai's pants. I mean, wait, hold on. We're gonna keep making jokes about it because it's too damn funny.
So, you read this?
Yes.
Okay.
Strong enough to blow the flags in such a fashion.
How would they have gone out of the balloon? That I don't know.
Well, I mean, there was already a hole in it.
I'm just saying what I think, but I could be wrong.
But does that conflict in any way with our understanding of this case? I think it does? Thank you, Mr. President. Your testimony has revealed yet another contradiction. It has. Yes, a contradiction that can turn this entire case on its head. Because the Steel Samurai was...
Yeah.
When I arrived on the scene, the wind had died down and the flags were resting calmly for the most part. But if the wind had previously been blowing the flags as the President described, a certain piece of evidence suddenly takes on a very different meaning. Which piece of evidence contradicts the stated conditions of the stage at the time of the incident?
This one.
Correct?
Take that!
Earlier, we deduced that the bullet that struck the Steel Samurai balloon and the bullet that passed through the flag were one and the same. No reveal, only bulge.
So maybe somebody did fire from the audience, but I don't know.
It's okay to spitball. Like, I don't know anything either, so
Did you read it?
we're just doing like what they did in the episode of Dr. Stone today.
Yes.
Just from these two things.
I feel like we're the only two people still watching that.
You think so? I don't know. Is anybody else watching Dr. Stone? It's still really good. It's still a really good series.
Yeah, no, it's just like nobody talks about it, so I feel like we're the only two people still watching it.
That makes me sad because it's still genuinely a good show. From these two things, we further deduce the trajectory that the bullet must have taken. And we concluded that our shooter must have fired from the left side of the spectator area. But if the flags were blowing as the President describes, our conclusion becomes quite different.
No way! If the flags were pointed in the other direction...
Exactly. Our trajectory changes completely. Honestly, it makes more sense that the trajectory came from this angle.
Yeah, right?
Because that's where the bullet was fucking lodged in.
Exactly. But then But then... Rook was on this side.
Yeah. Did the President kill Rook?
Oh.
And if we trace the trajectory back to the source, we can ascertain who really fired that shot.
Wait, but Mr. Edgeworth, that would mean...
Yes, I know. You may not yet understand the reason why, but it can only have been one person who did it. Who does the bullet's new trajectory implicate as the one who fired the shot?
The killer? Because he was on that side.
Oh!
He was in... Because he was running the stand.
You're right.
The ice cream stand.
Yeah, you're right.
So, okay, so maybe not... Maybe, so I guess, no, there probably wasn't somebody in the balloon, but... So yeah, it had to have come from that side then. I don't know why I thought somebody would be in the balloon.
Just real quick, highlight the Rook guy. Man's head looks like an eraser.
It is very square.
Do we want to try for it? If we're wrong, I have a suspicion of the other person.
Okay, well, let's try...
Wait.
What?
Wait.
What?
What if...
His head looks like a rook piece.
That's true, yeah.
And his looks like... Well, the
Yeah,
horse.
the horse. Because the horse has the mohawk. So hear me out. Hear me out. What if our sequence of events is wrong? What if... Because there were 2 shots, right?
Yeah.
What if that first shot went through the flag into the balloon, as opposed to the balloon through the flag into the president?
Oh. Maybe.
So then what if Mr. Bronco over here... Oh, but his gun doesn't have a fired bullet.
Yeah, no.
But that wouldn't
Well,
matter.
no, his doesn't. We don't know about his, though.
That's true. Yeah.
No, his doesn't have anything fired, but we don't know about him. And remember, they were supposed to have been on opposite sides.
Yeah. Plus, he can't turn his head to the right.
Yeah.
So if at any point, and again, I have no knowledge of this case, I know absolutely nothing, but if at any point he says, oh, I looked to my right, we get to jump in and go, no, you fucking didn't,
Yeah.
because you can't.
Because you fucking can't. Also, he just seems very jealous of him.
Maybe.
Like, he seemed a little, seems to have a little bit of an inferiority complex.
So what do you think? Do we want to implicate Mr. Bronco?
I don't know yet. Let's...
We can save again. Oh, no, wait.
No, we can't. Not right here.
Well... Our list of suspects is
Eh.
relatively small.
Hey, Prince, can you give us a hint? Can we phone a friend?
Here, let me get my phone.
Like, are we on the right path, or...
I think we've definitely narrowed it down.
Well, yeah. But it seemed, but yeah, like, Shelley the Killer was definitely trying to kill the president before.
Yeah.
So... why wouldn't he try to do it again, just from a different, you know, who suggested who between the two of you?
So, I'm thinking it's Bronco.
I suggested the Killer, and he suggested Bronco.
Yeah. Who's crazy brown hair? Tabby? Oh yeah, that's totally not Lotta Hart.
This is Lotta Hart Jr.
Yeah. Lotta Hart if she had a kid.
Yeah. Which, that's a scary thought. Somebody procreating with Lotta Hart.
Procreating, jeez, that's a statement.
Okay, so, oh, okay.
Hey!
Okay. Nice. Alright.
I did it. I used my brain. The person who fired that shot was none other than you, Mr. Knight. What? The path from the balloon back to the flag leads directly to the spot where you were standing.
Okay.
Extrapolations from bullet trajectories suggest that Knight fired black. That guy's one of the president's bodyguards. Why the heck would he go around shooting balloons? This is absurd. What exactly are you trying to imply? That Mr. Knight, a man who has saved my life countless times, would be my assassin, is my would-be assassin. Seriously, Edgeworth, we've put up with a lot from you, but this... We're President Wang's bodyguards. We're the pieces on the board to protect the king. I'll handle this, Knight. Sorry, sir. Mr. Edgeworth, the wind was indeed blowing quite fiercely around the time of my speech. But the wind can pick up and die in an instant, can it not? Therefore, I need proof. Proof that it was blowing hard enough to lift the flags during that crucial moment.
You're the one who said it, though. So shouldn't you know that? This pursuit theme.
It is really good.
First shot was fired.
Oh, their shot was fired right around the time the president raised his fist. A piece of evidence that shows just that. Perhaps it can show us what happened with the flag then, too. I think we look at, Kay's pictures. Oh,
Yeah, there's the flag.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
So, pictures?
I think so.
Take that!
Your proof is in this picture right here. This should be good. Which picture? Where? We can see which way the flag was really blowing. Right here.
Take that!
Well, do you deny that it clearly shows the flag? There we have it. Proof that it was blowing towards you at the moment of the shooting. So that means our pal over there did shoot the bullet.
Making him the assassin?
Mr. Knight. Here's the interesting thing.
I don't think he is.
Because if that first shot is, if that first shot is like flag balloon, then that's him shooting away.
Yeah.
But then here's the question: why would he have done that? My thinking,
maybe he noticed a killer
either that,
and he was trying to shoot him.
That, or he was purposely trying to.
Or that.
He was purposely trying to like scare the president into going into the plane.
Maybe.
Like he was deliberately trying to cause a panic. Let's try he's not the assassin. I mean, if we're wrong, you know what? Say it.
I can't. Oh wait, yes I can.
Yes, you can. And this time it gives us time to listen. Ooh, it's even better with my other ear in.
Okay, so let's say not, right?
Yeah, let's try not the assassin. Mr. Knight is not the assassin. He may have shot the balloon, but the president was on the other side of him entirely. Therefore, he can't have been aiming at his boss. Nope. Yeah, besides, why would I even shoot the balloon? What would be the point? And watch how you answer, or I might have to aim for something else next. There was a point, I'm sure of it. If I can figure out what it was, perhaps I can finally put this whole conundrum to rest. Knight definitely shot the balloon.
Oh, so we were right.
Yeah.
So he's not the assassin.
He's not the assassin, but he's still shot.
The revised trajectory data shows that Knight shot the right side balloon. That fact.
Oh, wait, I got my fucking cardinal directions mixed up. Whoops. Not cardinal direction, but yeah, I got...
What are you talking about?
He's on the left. But he shot the right-hand side balloon? Is that what's going on?
No, we shot the left side balloon.
Right. So then why did they say right? Hold on a second. Oh, it was part of the logic thing. Damn it. Anyway, that fact alone changes everything about the case. Here. Yeah, see? Real quick. The revised trajectory data shows that Knight shot the right side balloon. That's right from our perspective, not right from his perspective. Oh, stage left versus audience left. Okay. Little confusing, but there we go.
Knight's position. Can't turn his head to the right, so he was moved to the right side of the stage.
Yeah. Why did Knight's assigned position change?
I told you I can't turn my neck to the right. I could only cover the president's left side. So I wound up moving to the right side of the stage.
But is that the only reason? Let us suppose that the plan hadn't changed, that Knight had remained posted on the left. Given that he was unable to turn his head to the right, would he have even been able to shoot the balloon closest to him? Could it be that the security plan was changed for the express purpose of popping one of the balloons? And if we suppose that to be the case... Oh, excuse me. The two plans are different. Was the security detail reorganized at some point?
Yeah, we made some last-minute changes yesterday. President's orders.
That's right. The president was the one who ordered the change. Changed it on the president's orders. Knight popped the balloon the president was targeted during his speech. If I'm reading things right, the president knew in advance about the balloon shooting. Which means he must have had foreknowledge he would be in someone's crosshairs today as well. If that's true, then everything else that's been bothering me falls neatly into place. How did the shooter get a gun past such heavy security? And why would they even carry out the shooting wearing such a conspicuous item of clothing? Why use a laser sight that would give their position away that would give their location in an instant? And how did the president suffer no injuries at all, despite a direct hit to his vest? These are the questions that Knight and the president don't want us to consider. There's only one possible reason for Mr. Knight to have fired his gun.
To create the illusion of an assassination attempt.
So there was no assassination.
I think the killer was trying.
Yeah.
But I don't think he actually tried to pull it off.
Yeah.
Idiot. Do you understand what you're saying?
Oh, I understand all too well. I understand everything now. Most of all, I understand why you were so keen to take this investigation off my hands, Mr. President. You wanted your real plans to remain hidden.
You dare speak to me that way? Is this some sort of sick joke?
Oh, it's no joke, I assure you. It is simply the truth, as revealed by the careful application of logic and reasoning, nothing more. The first shot was fired by Mr. Knight with the specific intention of hitting that balloon. The sound of gunfire and the bursting of the balloon was guaranteed to cause a panic.
Ah, so he's the reason that the Steel Samurai has a hole in his ass. Meep.
And then he fired again.
He did?
Yes, he fired 2 bullets, both of which were aimed at the balloon. As for why he did so, it's because the second shot was designed to create the impression that the president had been
Wait,
hit.
so then how did Rook get hit?
Good question.
So then what's the deal with the one in the vest?
I'm willing to bet that bullet was planted there long before the shooting ever occurred.
Looks like he's gonna throw up.
Yeah, I think maybe that's what he's gonna do.
So Mr. Heroic President didn't take a bullet after all.
That's not true. I was shot, I tell you.
Not a bulge in his ass?
We'll be able to verify that for ourselves once we take a closer look at that bullet. At the very least, we can expect to find traces of Mr. Rook's blood on it, correct?
But you said it yourself! You found the shooter in the photograph! The person with the red hood!
Objection!
I thought I made myself clear. The trajectory points to only one possible shooter, Mr. Knight.
Then where does Tabby fit into all this?
She doesn't. She was simply one part of their plan.
That was weird, bad, and badly weird to ask. Forget it. It sounded funnier in my head.
No, it was still plenty funny, Dave, don't worry. Anything with bulge and ass is automatically funny. In order to place the suspicion elsewhere, they set about creating a fake assassin.
Is that why there's so many clips of you mentioning the word ass?
Yes.
The highly suspicious person with the red hood.
I have yet to ascertain exactly how complicit Miss Lloyd was in the whole scheme, but I can say with some confidence that none of the shots were fired by her. Yeah, God. I'm still waiting for the day that I fucking, somebody has that, thing where it's like, oh, let's play a clip from this person's channel if I shout them out.
And it's just, eat every single part of my ass.
Or a tiny nibble of my ass. That's happened, by the way.
Or you don't deserve my ass.
That's happened, by the way.
Has it?
Yeah, it's like, oh, let's give this person a shout out. And then it's like, just a tiny little nibble of my ass. And they're just like, interesting. So, by the way, Prince, apparently she's back to streaming soon.
Yay!
I suspect her only job was to point a laser sight at the president.
That's right. Then I was...
Tasked with turning your jacket inside out the moment the crowd flew into a panic, yes. Thus making the mysterious red-hooded shooter disappear in the blink of an eye. Then, when the gun and the security plan were later found in the trash can, it would have all appeared to have been the work of an assassin so skilled they can vanish into thin air. But then the case would have gone cold. Exactly what our friends here were hoping for.
Makes sense now. It makes sense now why they wanted you off the case.
Oh, God. Indeed, because the entire affair was a cheap ruse perpetrated by the president himself. Oh, he blew it all right.
Jesus. Oh my God!
Oh no!
Oh my God! What the fuck? What in the fuck?
The Botox failed.
Holy shit.
The presidential mask was well and truly slipped.
Has well and truly slipped.
Did I not say that?
You said was.
Oh. Sorry.
I'm waiting for you don't deserve my bulge to be a thing.
Admit it. The entire assassination was a lie, wasn't it?
Yes, that stupid chief prosecutor hasn't insisted on assigning you. Oh, how could I let this happen?
Objection!
I did not expect that.
I didn't expect him to sound like that, no.
He sounds a little... I don't know. Is it just me, or was that voice just a little too high for somebody who looks like him?
I guess. He's bulging everywhere now.
Yeah, excuse me a sec. I'm gonna stick with my voice. That's enough, Edgeworth.
Mr. Knight!
Sorry, but I'm speaking with the president right now. Yeah, well, I'm doing my job as a knight and protecting my king. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not good enough for that. So go ahead, keep running your mouth. Perhaps it would be better if we stuck to threatening each other with words.
He wouldn't. Oh.
Nah, I don't need this thing to
hold
shut you up.
Hold on. He wouldn't. Would he?
Nah, I don't need this thing to shut you up. Alright, my move. Question. You claim I fired the gun from on stage. How do you figure I did that in front of a crowd of thousands? The suitcase.
The suit. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
An excellent point. Time for my counter move, I suppose. You had a certain something that allowed you to conceal your actions. A certain something, huh? Mighty specific. I'm really not having a good time reading today. Or speaking. I think, yeah.
Well, you gotta read.
Oh, what did Knight use to hide his actions from the crowd?
Take that!
My attaché case? Yes, take a look at Kay's photograph. Your right hand is completely obscured by the case. The very moment this picture was taken, you were firing your gun. And in such a way that you wouldn't be detected.
Objection!
Nah, it just doesn't fit him. You don't like to let the facts get in the way of a good theory, do you, Edgeworth? Shame you don't seem to have noticed. Notice what? That the theories are all you have. Conjectures, nothing more. That flag was billowing in the wind at precisely the right moment. I hid my gun with the attaché case. We changed the security plan because I couldn't turn my head. It's all just speculation. Circumstantial evidence at best. You can't prove any of it.
You said before you couldn't turn your head!
If you at least had the bullet that burst the balloon, you might have had a scrap of credibility. Imagine, you could have run forensics to see if it matched my gun. But no, that bullet is at the bottom of the lake. You gonna go dredge it up? I hate to say it, but he's right. I don't have anything concrete. Yeah, I thought not. Maybe now you can shut your mouth. Oh, Tabby coming in clutch? Miss Lloyd? Of course, she could shed some light on this whole situation. I just need to get her to talk. What's the matter? Something you want to say, Miss Journalist?
Never mind.
That's what I thought. Miss Lloyd, I need you to be brave. If you don't speak up, the truth will be lost forever. You are a journalist after all, are you not?
Dang it! I can't stay quiet any longer!
Hey, you understand what you're doing, right? Think carefully before opening that mouth of yours.
I was so focused on bagging me a scoop, I forgot the most important thing of all. Real journalists don't lie. Ain't no dang scoop if it ain't the truth. I'm sorry, Mr. Edgeworth. I should have showed you this before.
What is it?
Oh,
It's just, yeah, like a regular laser sight.
yeah.
I used to have so many of those.
It's a laser pointer. It's the laser pointer I use on the president. But that's all I done. I never shot anybody. I never shot nobody.
You stupid! I thought I told you. You squeal and you go down as an accomplice.
It was him. He told me to do it. I was at Zhangfa's embassy sniffing out a story like I told you. It was 3 days back. He comes up to me out of the blue, just starts talking. Help me out and I'll get you the exclusive access to the president. That kind of stuff.
But what about the gun in the trash can?
That I don't know nothing about, I swear it. Alls he told me was to wear a jacket with a red hood and to point that there pointer at the president. I never thought for a minute it'd blow up in my face so bad. I'm sorry, truly, I am.
Thank you, Miss Lloyd. I'd like you to testify to that effect when this goes to trial. I alter the...
It ought. Are you okay tonight?
It ought to go a long way towards proving that the assassination was a sham. What's wrong with you people? Don't any of you know what's good for you? My sympathies, Mr. Knight. And you successfully removed me from this case as you intended. Perhaps you could have kept your own pawn quiet,
That was so funny.
You know who he reminds me of?
Who? Okay.
This case sucks, dude. would.
So let me get this straight. You told Tabby, if you let slip about our fake assassination plot, we'll have you convicted for murder. Or something like that? And they were gonna convict her anyway!
Yeah. Oh, Bulba, dirty. I said no such thing! President Wang?
Give it up, Knight. It's time to come clean. It's our only choice.
So, Mr. President, you admit it. You admit that there was a plot to fake an assassination attempt.
Oh, I know. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Why? Why do something like that?
My popularity has been on the wane back home.
I wonder why.
I thought surviving an attempt on my life might give me the boost I needed.
Gee, nobody would ever think to fake an assassination attempt for credibility.
You're also trying to read fast.
That's true, yeah. But yeah, Kelsey, no one would ever possibly think to do that, right?
Guess not. I don't know.
Oh, I guess you forgot. Don't worry about it.
I know what we did was wrong, so yes, it was all lies. All of it.
The bullet in the vest?
Oh, it was planned ahead of time. I wasn't hit by anything today.
Prop used. Fake assassination.
But then, what was up with the killer?
Our plan got out somehow. And then he just appeared, hell-bent on turning our fake assassination into a real one.
Hence the red raincoat, I suppose. He'd hoped to get in close enough as the fake assassin to finish the job.
There is one thing I don't understand, though.
Oh, and what would that be?
Why did Mr. Rook have to die?
Yeah, so how did he end up... Yeah, like, how did he actually end up getting shot, though?
If the whole thing was fake, how did he wind up getting killed for real?
That's true. Therein lies the real question.
He was a fine bodyguard. The best, in fact. He may not have been a native of Zhengfa, but he was someone I could fully trust.
Welcome back, Crosshair.
Hi, Crosshair, what's up? Oh, he's looking.
Mr. Rook must have been really something to gain the trust of someone who'd hide from his own shadow.
Sounds like he was as trustworthy to the president as I am to you, huh, sir? I believe that's for me to say, Detective, not you. Damn. Mr. Rook must have known about the plan too, then, correct?
Chilling just went back to work today.
Nice.
Nice.
I started work this week.
Yep. You have now officially joined the us working people.
I mean, to be fair, I still maintain that doing dual screens for as long as I did counts as work too.
I mean, it does, but... It's not in the same way.
True, yeah.
It's very, very different.
Yeah, it's freelance work.
Yeah, as opposed to you have to work for someone else.
Yeah. As opposed to, you know, being under a contract, which, shit, speaking of contracts, I got a document that I need to sign today for my payroll.
Yep.
So, I'll probably do that after stream.
Okay. Did you read this?
I was off for 3 weeks, so I had to go back at some point, sadly.
Damn, having 3 weeks off, that would be so nice.
It was probably... I'm assuming
maybe
it wasn't voluntary.
Oh, maybe. Yeah,
Mr.
wait.
Mr. Rook must have known about the plan too, then, correct? Oh, he wasn't aware of specific details, so not really. I tried to involve him, but he refused.
And you would have done well to listen to him.
Oh, this is a tragedy. The life of a good man has been wasted.
No, I am a good noodle. Vacation spent it with So yeah,
Oh,
wow,
okay.
damn, you could have a 3-week vacation. Man,
You must
I
have
would-
saved up a lot of PTO.
man, I wish I could have a 3-week vacation.
You only get 1 week, sadly.
Well, wasn't even really. It was only a week because I took like the days that I work off, and then the days that I don't work, I just, you know, still had off anyway.
Right. I'm a good noodle.
I don't even know if I'm allowed to take 3 weeks in a row.
I would definitely ask. Because honestly, with as
But man, that would take a lot of saving up to do. To pull off if I was allowed.
or just
And that would
ask
mean
for a vacation.
no, I can't do that. You have to put in time off.
But
So.
well, I'm saying like put in the time off as a vacation.
No, but you have to. It has to accrue first.
Oh, god damn it.
Yeah, and it takes a lot to just to accrue that much. Now only 1 week PTO rest.
Only 1 week
PTO. Rest of it was spending all the saving down to $35 and a dream.
Ouch. My heart goes out to
Ooh.
you.
Okay.
But hey, as long as everything's gonna be alright, right? I hope everything will be alright.
Yeah.
No, worth it. See, that's the right attitude to have. That's the right attitude to have. It's like, I've got 35 bucks to my name, but it was totally worth it.
So you read this?
Yep. What was so great about him anyway?
Oh, I
And
was
there it
right.
is.
I was right.
The jealousy.
So what did you end up doing?
For your vacation, yeah.
Yeah, for your vacation, what did you end up doing?
What's gotten into? It was just another piece on the board. There to protect you, nothing more.
Mr. Knight, how could you?
Who was it that actually went along with your plan, huh, Mr. President? While that pious coward backed down when you needed him to step up the most.
I value your support too, of course, but...
Look, I'm your chief bodyguard now. That's all that matters. And now that that spineless fool Rook is gone, things are gonna change around here. Thanks to me, genius strategist, grandmaster, rightful leader of this team.
We are all well aware of your ambitions, Knight. But does it seem a little imprudent to you?
Why? My plan this time was perfect. As they always are. As they always will be. That's quite a statement. Especially considering that your perfect plan was an abject failure. Yeah, no thanks to you. And that buffoon Rook. Ooh, we drove all over Texas, went to concerts, the zoo, Arkansas. We ate out every day. Damn,
That sounds great.
that does sound great. Would you ever want to do a road trip across America, hun?
Only if we were really prepared for it.
Well, yeah, of course, obviously. Yeah, come on, we'll all pile into a big old fucking Winnebago.
And only if we had a really comfortable like
Winnebago.
What's a Winnebago?
the camper vans.
Oh, okay. Yeah, only if we had like something we could really be comfortable in. We had shit to entertain us and
Oh yeah, no, don't worry. Like, trust me. When I went
God,
camping,
God, nothing is worse than a long road trip with nothing to fucking do.
trust me. I've been in a Winnebago before and gone camping in one, and I can only assume that they've gotten nicer as the years have gone by.
I hope so. Cause Jesus Christ, few years like a couple of years ago when my parents and I went to North Carolina. We drove down there, and yeah, that wasn't fun. Especially since I had nothing to do.
Stuck in a car for however so many hours.
Oh yeah, it was a long. It was really long too. And then the next day, we had to drive even more to go to. Wait, I think we might have gone to South Carolina and then we went to North Carolina. I can't remember.
Where you got me this?
Yes. And then, yeah, we had to drive to the Outer Banks. And that took even longer. Do not plan it, just wing it. Plan to save money and enjoy the randomness.
I can respect that mentality. Plan to save money, but don't plan basically anything else. Just wing it.
I don't know, I'd want to plan at least something.
Alright.
Because...
we'll plan a little bit.
Knowing how we are.
Yeah. And how exactly was it Mr. Rook's fault? If he hadn't died, the killer would have never come after me. And I wouldn't have had to let you on this plane.
Oh, please, Mr. Knight, you mustn't talk like that.
Fine. The guy died protecting you, Mr. President. I'm sure that's what he always wanted. You know what this guy reminds me of now that he's all, like, got droopy jaws?
What?
Reminds me of a pug.
Yeah, he does.
Or, like, one of those, like, droopy jowled dogs.
He went from a lion to... to a pug. But I like pugs, though.
I know, even though they're basically just respiratory problems in a dog. In dog form. I get it, honey. Pugs are cute and all. They're little, wonderful, cute, amazing animals, but their entire existence is pain.
Sure, that's not the case for all of them.
It's unfortunately just part of their breed that they have bad respiratory problems. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about. And I think your friend Jules would also confirm this.
Okay.
But did he die protecting the president?
Wait, I thought the whole assassination thing was fake.
Aw, come on, do I have to say everything twice? We planned a fake assassination, but somebody else came along and tried to make it real. 2 shots were fired, remember? Like you said, Edgeworth, one of them was the bullet I shot through that balloon. But the second, that wasn't me. Oh, really? Then who did fire it? Real assassin, but not the killer.
So then who was the real assassin?
His plan was to come after the president with a knife. Now, most likely suspect here, the piece cowering quietly in the corner. Our lily white queen over there.
What?
Miss Lloyd.
Again with this? I'm not your danged assassin!
But is that really true? I, for one, don't believe it. The gun in the trash can, it can only belong to you. As soon as I shot that balloon, I rushed over to help Rook escort the president back onto the plane. I left Rook there in this room while I secured the president in the safe room. When I came back out, Rook was lying there on the ground. This journalist must have shot Rook while we were escorting the president off stage. That single killer shot was fired by the gun you found in the trash can. Yeah, I don't know about that.
I don't know about that, man.
So you don't actually know when the victim was struck by the bullets, do you? Knight doesn't protect the Rook, Edgeworth. He protects the king!
You want to translate?
He means that his only concern was protecting the president. Lose the king and you lose the game. Isn't that the first rule of chess? But a win in which a key piece is sacrificed is a hollow victory indeed. Eh, it doesn't matter. It's still a victory. I kept the president safe. I win!
Well, it's a bit early to be calling our little match, in any case. For this is where our battle really begins. Huh.
Hold it!
Why do that? You and the president both knew the whole thing wasn't real.
But it had to seem real. There were people everywhere. It's not a good look, right? Imagine if someone had spotted a man who had just been shot at, hanging out on this plane sipping grape juice like he didn't have a care in the world.
And what was the victim doing during all this?
Who knows? I was in the safe room, like I said. Anyway, when I came back out, Rook was lying there on the ground. This journalist must have shot Rook while we were escorting the president off stage. When I came back out, Rook was lying there on the ground. Oh, wait.
Hold it!
Well, on the ground, exactly. Right where he is now, the middle of the floor. Door to the outside was shut, though. Guess the bullet must have hit him right before he closed it. And thanks to his little blunder, my whole plan fell apart.
Mr. Knight, you mustn't talk that way.
He may have kept you safe, Mr. President, but he isn't here to save you.
Save your good name.
Save your good name. I'd call that dereliction of duty. What would you call it?
Honorable try. It's more than what you'd give, I'd say.
Sorry, but that's just how it is.
Hold it!
Weren't you, Mr. Rook, both carrying bulletproof attaché cases?
Yeah, opened them right after Rook spotted the laser sight. We moved into covering positions and used them to shield the president.
But the bullet that hit Mr. Rook traveled through a gap in that defensive shield. You really believe Miss Lloyd to be that skilled of a marksperson?
Heh, nah, she was aiming for the president. That makes her a lousy shot.
So it was pure coincidence that Mr. Rook was hit. That bullet simply happened to find its way past your attaché cases and through the gap in his vest.
Seems crazy too, to me too. Facts are the facts. It was a shot in a million, but the shooter hit the bullseye, and that proof is in your hands.
Hold it!
So the second shot had nothing to do with you.
Right, that one was fired by your little friend. Imagine the scoop she'd have bagged if she had hit its mark.
I'm a journalist, you hear? I don't make facts, I report them!
Yeah, journalist who signed up to a fake assassination plan in hopes of getting glory. Getting a story, sorry.
That's not...
Look, I'll admit it, I set the whole thing up. And your role was to aim that laser pointer at the president. It's not my fault it wasn't good enough for you. Or, that wasn't enough. You were the one who decided to bring a gun to the party. Who knows, maybe you thought if you kept on shooting, you could shut me up too.
And Mr. Knight suggesting that he first fired one shot, and Miss Lloyd fired one more.
Yeah, basically implying that Tabby also had a gun on her. Beats me where she could have got one. Sorry. Beats me where she could have got one from, but hey.
His entire testimony is pure conjecture. He can't prove any of it.
You're right. Let's hit him with some cold, hard, undeniable evidence.
So we gotta take a look-see in our... Yeah. Jeez.
talking so much. That's probably why I'm yawning. I need some oxygen.
Wait.
Hang on. Wasn't she recording this whole thing?
Yeah, she was.
Here, real quick. Let's check that tape recording.
Hold it!
Well,
Sorry.
a little quick on that trigger finger, Kelsey.
No. I just pressed the wrong button.
Uh-huh. Damn, never mind. Wait. Go back. Knight to immediately escort President to plane in case of emergency. So it just sounds like Rook wasn't even like...
Wasn't even involved in the
Yeah.
plan.
Or maybe it was supposed to be like... It's supposed to be that, like, not even Rook was supposed to, like, go in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, maybe he should have stayed outside. Or at least that's what I'm thinking. Or maybe we're on the wrong track entirely. Oh, God. Oh, jeez. I don't know why, but I'm, like, really, like, tired. Almost
Because you've been getting up. You've had to get up early.
Yeah. And all this talking. There. Let's really... I mean, we could also just try pressing all the statements.
We just did.
All of them? Like, all of them.
We didn't press this
Hold
one,
it.
so...
The victim really didn't take part in your little plan, then, did he? Nope, and we kept him in the dark on the details.
So he really thought the president was in danger? But wait, he must have noticed that the shot came from right next to him?
Maybe he did. Guess we'll never know. And even if he did know it was a sham, he still had a job to do. He still had to protect his king. And he was able to make a judgment like that in a split second. Impressive. He really was as capable as they say. Yeah, not so capable that I couldn't read him like a book. Made it so I had no choice but to go along with our little performance.
I really...
Standing by.
Standing by?
Yeah, for like a hint.
Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah, no, we need a hint. Also, this is a really long first case.
I know. This has far exceeded the usual first cases.
A single shot? Because there were 2 shots.
Yeah. So let's press him on that real quick.
Well, we already did.
Then we can present the tape recording. Because that's at least proof. There, okay, the single shot.
So we...
Or no, we can also present the gun. Oops.
Oh, whoops.
Okay. That's my bad. Come on, you're a chess guy. Ha! Gotcha! Once you touch a piece, you gotta move it. And you just made the wrong move. Own it, Edgeworth. Good. How could I have... Okay. I'll take that one. I'll take the hit for that one.
Objection!
So you contend that it was you who shot the balloon, and Miss Lloyd who shot Mr. Rook. Are you sure? Are you sure about that?
Sure, I'm sure.
While what you've proposed would indeed match up with the total number of shots heard, the gun in the trash can itself has been fired twice. Now, why would the supposed number of shots heard from this gun differ from the number of spent rounds? Simple, because it was planted. Planted by the real perpetrator of the crime.
Somebody faked the evidence?
Yes, and if you think about it, their reason for doing so is obvious. To ensure that whoever found the gun would conclude the shooter had been in the spectator area. And in order to do that, they had to make it seem as if both shots had come from this one weapon.
I get it. So that's why it's got 2 spent rounds, huh?
Precisely. And as we have already proven, the bullet that burst the balloon came from a different weapon. Which makes it entirely possible that the bullet which killed Mr. Rook didn't come from this gun either. Nice work, Edgeworth. That's some high-grade sleuthing.
Well, why don't you get to the point? You've come this far. Spit it out!
Oh, I intend to, don't worry. The person who really shot Mr. Rook was...
I think it's him.
I think it's him too.
He's acting a little too,
Yeah.
suspicious. You, Mr. Knight, you were the one who murdered Mr. Rook. Ah, finally got the courage to say it, huh?
Oh, surely not. Surely you wouldn't have.
It wasn't only the killer who tried to take advantage of this fake murder plot. You killed Mr. Rook, hoping he would look like an accidental victim of a bungled assassination. With the president locked away in the safe room and the door of the airplane tightly closed, it was just you and Mr. Rook, alone, together.
Boy, fan the hammer.
And that was when the third bullet was fired, right in your colleague's body.
Objection!
Wait, you're really gonna claim there's a third one now? You just said only 2 gunshots were heard. Wanna tell me how that works?
Nobody would have heard the gunshot in the fucking plane, you dumbass.
Objection!
Airplane cabins are practically soundproof, Mr. Knight, and if you close the door, nothing can be heard from the outside, not even gunfire.
Wasn't the president right next door?
Very true, which means he may have heard the shot himself. Well, Mr. President?
I didn't hear anything.
But you can observe this room through your security feed, can you not?
The camera in this room isn't normally on.
That's bullshit.
It's on right now! I have to manually switch it on when I enter the safe room.
And that's what you did this time too, right?
Well, that is...
What's gotten into it? Mr. President, this is vitally important.
Please, Mr. Wang, President Wang.
Oh, fine. I was busy hiding under the bed, covering my ears.
What? Even though you knew the whole thing wasn't real?
Yes, because I hate the sound of guns.
Do you hear this music right now?
What the fuck is up with that cow? That's his favorite plushie.
It's like I was hiding under the covers. I had my favorite plushie. Just the slightest hint of that awful noise, and oh, it's just too much.
Oof, that there is sadder than a pot of overcooked crawfish.
Mr. Knight, you saw that President Wang was cowering beneath his bed. And what's more, you knew from the mortar bank that the security camera from this room hadn't been switched on. Which means you knew that the circumstances were perfect for you to fire the third shot straight at Mr. Rook.
Right. Oh, could you have really have betrayed my trust so horribly?
You think I killed the old half-wit? You don't trust me much, huh? This is the thanks I get for putting my life on the line for you day after day?
I want to believe you, but...
I don't get it. I just don't get it. What is there to doubt here? What, you don't believe that girl over there could have done it? No, because this gun isn't the murder weapon. We know this from the number of bullets fired. Yeah, well, what do you know that there isn't a spent bullet from the start? Or how do you know there wasn't a spent bullet? What? Someone could have fired a bullet from that gun yesterday, or the day before. Then today, another bullet. The bullet that hit Rook. Hey, that's pure speculation, pal, and you know it. Maybe. But can you prove it's not true? Actually, yes, the bulletproof vest.
Yep.
Not with any certainty, no. Yeah, you're nothing without conclusive proof, so come on! A single piece of evidence straight through my heart, I dare ya!
It's right behind you.
Sir, turn around. I can't look right. Turn the other direction.
Because, so, yeah, he shot Rook, and we know that it went through Rook. It hit that! It hit the fucking glass!
Oh.
That's what I'm thinking!
Well, what are you waiting for?
There must be something. Wasn't there, Mr. Edgeworth? Oh, I got it right.
Damn. Again. Kelsey with all the big brains today. To be fair, I spent my whole day... No, I'm not even gonna make that joke.
If we can't prove it, Tabby's... Please, Ruffles. I messed up. I know I did. I should have never have done what I did. Not even for a scoop. But murder? No, that ain't me. Ain't a murderous bone in my body.
Conclusive proof. If only I could prove that Knight's gun is the murder weapon. Wait, perhaps I can. If you at least had the bullet that burst the balloon, you might have a scrap of credibility. Imagine, you could have run forensics on it to see if it matched my gun. If we had the bullets that killed Mr. Rook, forensics could tell us which gun it was fired from. No proof, no case. End of conversation. Hold it right there. What now? You're not about to claim you do have proof. Of course I do. This ought to be good. All right, bring it on. Show me this proof of yours. The bullet that killed Mr. Rook is the key to ending our little game. Very well. My conclusive evidence is... Let's save just to be just to be safe. I think it's the bulletproof vest. Because as we've now established that the assassination attempt was fake and that they planted that bullet. No? You think something different?
Well, if it went into if it went through Rook and hit the monitor behind them, it would be in there, wouldn't it?
Yeah, true. You're right.
So like, but what am I? Should I like?
Are you asking is like right here, as in
Like right in this room, or
in our evidence? Is that what you're thinking?
yeah?
Okay.
Because I know it's not in our possession, but like it would be right here in the room.
I think you're right in I think I get what you're trying to say.
So
Okay, right.
So
I think you want to say not in my possession.
So Prince, would it be right to say not in our possession?
I think so, but yeah. Help us out, Prince.
Okay.
Okay. Not currently in my possession. Alright then, thanks for playing, folks, but that's game over. However, it is here in this room.
Yeah, see?
Okay.
See, that's what I was saying.
Fucking Beavis face. You gotta admit, it looks like
It does.
Beavis.
It does, yeah.
Like, shut up, Beavis. Or sorry, Butthead. But Beavis is the Cornholio.
I've never watched that show.
It's like as dumb stoner
Oh, I
comedy as
know.
you could get.
I know.
Man, it's funny.
I thought you didn't like stoner humor, though.
It was stoner humor before it got stupider.
Ah, okay. Did you read this?
As we know, the bullet that killed Mr. Rook passed through his body. But where did it end its journey? Perhaps we should cast our minds back to an earlier conversation.
Before it got
passing through his
stale,
body-
okay.
That too, yeah. After passing through his body, the bullet that took Mr. Rook's life was then found itself lodged in the vest.
He's right. If the president hadn't been wearing that vest, things could have been a lot worse.
But now, of course, we know that the so-called assassination attempt was a complete fabrication. The vest was prepared in advance, made to look as if it had been hit by a bullet. Which begs the question, where is the real bullet?
I like it. A twist. This is good stuff, Edgeworth. Come on, then. Don't keep us in suspense.
Maybe evidence point to where the bullet that killed Mr. Rook might have ended up.
Take that!
Oh shit, wow. There's something very clearly missing from this room.
Yeah, prosecutor with some common sense.
Take a look at the bank of security.
No, more like a
monitors.
knight with no common sense.
What's the phrase? All horse and no saddle?
Yeah.
Oh! I see you've caught on, Mr. President. Splendid. There are screens here showing views from all around this airplane, inside and out. The only external angle not covered is the right-hand side of the aircraft. And that's because one of the monitors is missing. There was a monitor in that space previously, wasn't there, Mr. President?
Oh, there was. I have no idea what my plushie is doing there now, though.
It appears that someone's vain attempt to hide what is obviously lacking. But where did it go, and why? The why is easy enough to answer, because it was struck by a bullet. For if we were to believe that the bullet in the vest was the real deal, then anything that hinted at the existence of another bullet had to be removed.
So, where did the missing monitor go?
Where indeed? I believe it must be hidden somewhere on this plane. After all, there wouldn't have been time to dispose of it outside the aircraft.
Detective Gumshoe, conduct a search if you would.
Right away, sir.
Mr. President, fuck! Extraterritoriality, remember? I have no objection to the search. Please go ahead. it will help us discover the truth behind what happened to Rook, I will not stand in your way.
What are you? I don't believe this! Rook this, Rook that! Don't you ever think about anybody else!
He's crashing out.
The search has been authorized, Detective, if you wouldn't mind.
Oh God! Look
Sir.
look at the president.
Oh, jeez.
His stomach's just
He got
hanging
that-
out there.
He got that Buddha belly. Sir, I found the monitor. I didn't think you could just fucking remove those. I thought they were all built into this, like, into the screen.
Yeah, I thought so too.
Excellent work. Now go ahead and extract the bullet. Let's see. If I put my hand in here and just... come on. Got it. Well, would you look at
There we
that?
go.
Blood. This is the bullet that killed Mr. Rook. There's no doubt about it.
Found
Bloody
inside a
bullet.
security monitor. This seems to be the bullet that killed Rock.
And there you have it, Mr. Knight. The single piece of evidence you requested. Straight through your heart! Even you must now admit, if this bullet didn't come from the spectated area gun, then Miss Lloyd cannot be Mr. Rook's killer. What, no pithy comeback? Detective, have forensics analyze the bullet for striations. Yes, striations, and compare them to the gun we found. Yes, sir. We'll get the evidence you need. You can count on it. Alright, let's hear what forensics has to say. Our findings are as follows, sir. Firstly, the blood on the bullet is indeed that of the victim, proving that it was the bullet that killed Mr. Rook. Secondly, we found Mr. Knight's fingerprints on the gun. Probably from when I handled the evidence. Probably from when I handed all the evidence over to him. Now for the key part, the striations. If they're not a match, then Miss Lloyd is in the clear. Lastly, the striations on the bullet are a match with this weapon. What? But how could that be?
No way! Oh, come on!
There's no doubt about it, sir. This is the gun that fired the bullet. How? Well, isn't that something? Conclusive proof that I was right. I ain't doing all that. What's the matter? You didn't think you had me backed into a corner, did you?
I mean, we kind of thought we did.
Guess you misread the board. Cause the only one backed in the corner here is you!
Jesus Christ, this case is long.
Yeah, for real, damn.
For a first case?
Sheesh. There's no denying it. Forensics proved that the gun and the bullet are a match. The bullet that killed Rook was fired from the gun you found in the spectator area. So who pulled the trigger? Can't have been me. I was up on stage, which leaves your little friend. The hack killed Rook. She's the murderer, and you just proved it. Your move, Edgeworth. But just remember two things. One, where you found the gun.
This cross and one more will close it out, though.
Okay, cool. One, where you found that gun. And two, which gun the fatal bullet came from. Whichever way you look at it, I can't have been the shooter. How did it come to this? Me and the president, we admitted to faking the assassination attempt. Now it's your turn to admit something. Who the killer really is.
There's no way Tabby did it, is there?
Don't let him get to you, Kay. We just need to go over his statements again. There must be something further we can deduce from them.
Okay, let's do this, Mr. Edgeworth.
I think that was a hint to press everything.
Yeah.
Hold it!
No, that's...
Objection!
What was it that you said? That forensics would back you up? How does it feel to be shot in the chest by your own conclusive proof, huh? Not so good, I imagine.
The bullet and the gun are a match, Mr. Edgeworth. That kind of has to mean that Tabby pulled the trigger, no?
Even so, I simply cannot accept that. But, sir, there's no denying the evidence. Really? So what am I missing? I assume Miss Lloyd to be innocent. The gun and the bullet shouldn't be a match. What is it, Kay?
I was just thinking, if the evidence points to something that doesn't seem possible, then maybe there's something wrong with it.
You're asking me to call the evidence in question.
Well, there's no way Tabby did this, right? So if the evidence says that she did, then the problem must lie there.
You seem very sure about this.
Call it my great thief's intuition.
Intuition, huh? Still, she could be right. I simply don't believe Miss Lloyd to be a malicious liar, which means... As someone who believes that evidence is everything in court, the irony is not lost on me. But, if I were to call a piece of evidence into question, it would have to be...
The gun, the bullet, neither of them.
Can we examine the bullet real quick?
We can't examine it, no.
Yeah. Let's save real quick. Also, is it just me or has it gotten cold in this room?
It's not cold.
Really? I'm actually kind of a little cold, not gonna lie.
It's not really hot, though.
Alright. Let's... That's the bullet that killed Mr. Rook. Definitely found
Standing
a positive
by.
match. Let's piece this out. Let's see. Either of them. Did we at least press the right statement? Considering that we're getting this, you know?
I would think so. It's the first statement, so... Okay, so we did press the right one.
Okay, good. So, no, hold on. The bullet is definitely the one that killed the victim.
So that's not really something we need to call into question.
I think it's maybe the gun.
Is it the gun, Prince?
I think it's the gun because, I mean, to be fair, I also thought it was neither of them.
It is.
Okay, it is. Okay. Something untoward is going on here. It would have to involve the weapon, not the bullet. After all, we only just recovered the bullet a little while ago. Furthermore, we know that Mr. Knight had an opportunity to handle the gun. He swapped guns when we handed his evidence. The sneaky fuck.
You know why I was thinking something like that?
Now hand over the evidence you have gathered and remove yourselves from this plane. I'd do as he says if I were you, Mr. Edgeworth. This can't really be the end of the line, can it?
Indeed, he had ample opportunity. No doubt about it, that this gun is the weapon that was used in the crime. Which means it must belong to... Also, yeah, it would be him, right?
Take that!
The
gun belongs to Mr. Knight. He switched them around. That has to be it. Ah, he did the gun
Yeah,
juggle.
that's actually what I thought he did.
Man, I should show you that clip so that you can be all, like, impressed and be all like, oh, that's kind of cool.
Bullet thing.
Hold it! Objection!
No, you hold it. You were the one who proved this. Or are you saying that forensics was wrong? The bullet had the victim's blood on it, which means that it must be the one that took his life. That does seem to have been fired from the gun we found in the trash can. Don't you just love this? Your face, Edgeworth. What a picture. Man in dire straits, yes. Well spotted you. Let's just agree that the facts are what they are and move on. That gun fired the fatal bullet. So who pulled the trigger? Can't be me. I was up on stage, which leaves your little friend.
So...
So do we present the gun, Prince? On this statement?
Yeah, do we present this gun?
Or is there a different statement? Ooh, wait, hold on. Can you open it up and check it? Damn, alright. That doesn't help.
On the second stage.
Oh, on the second statement. Fired from the gun you found in the spectator area. Okay. So we present the gun. Okay. So we were presenting the gun.
Objection!
There it is. Admit it. You switched the guns, didn't you, Mr. Knight? That's why the markings match the weapon in question. It was yours all along. An intriguing move there, Edgeworth. And... you must have made the switch when I handed over the evidence. While I was busy trying to make the case for remaining on the investigation. You took the laser sight from the gun we found in the trash can and put it on your own. Then, not long afterwards, you handed that gun back to me instead of the one we found. I did, huh? You'd think I somehow knew you'd find, let alone run forensics on that bullet sometime in the future? Is that so strange? You're a chess player, after all. A man well used to thinking several moves ahead. Yeah, I'm not even gonna attempt to do that because I'm probably gonna clock you in the head.
Clock us both in the head, probably.
Yeah. I'm flattered. As much as it pains me to admit it, you're overestimating my abilities.
And I don't think either of us can afford to lose more brain cells.
Thank you, especially not after fucking what's going on with me today. Jeez.
Yeah.
You spend 4 days in a dispensary, and it fucks with you.
Almost 5 days.
But of those 4 days, I was actually in the rooms.
Oh, okay.
Besides, do you even have any proof that I made the switch? The gun is the same model as mine. Weird, sure, but it's just a coincidence. And look, there's a laser sight attached. Also, take a look at the cylinder. 2 spent bullets, just what we'd expect to see. So what proof do you have that I switched the original gun out for mine, huh? None! That's what! You say I'm overestimating your abilities. You surprise me. What can I say? I'm a modest guy. More modest than you, that's for sure. Everywhere except at the chessboard, that is. Well, I don't see a chessboard here, do you? Shame. Still, guess that gives you a nice excuse. I didn't mess up. I just didn't have the right evidence. I don't think I'll be the one making excuses. Rather, I didn't mess up. They just got lucky with the evidence. Will be your excuse, not, I'd imagine. This should be the breaking point.
Yep.
Weird, but it's just a coincidence. Is it though?
Is it though? Is it though?
Ooh, wait. Can we go back to the body real quick? Maybe not.
Hold it!
A coincidence, you say? Or was it a necessity? It can't be both, pal. Yeah, sure it can. Bodyguards need to protect the president. And the girl needed to use a gun, but she probably doesn't know know a whole lot about that. It's not so far-fetched for her to pick something she's heard of that we also happen to use.
Okay, but why a revolver? Why is that your go-to gun?
It's probably something to do with its ease of use. They spend casings to chase down, for example. Exactly. Perfect tool for a job where you can't afford to fail, or don't know what you're doing. Still, coincidence, necessity, doesn't make a whole lot of difference either way.
Hold it!
Because you swapped it on that. Put up or shut up, Edgeworth. Where's your evidence? Well, that says, don't go making accusations you can't back up. Or did your daddy never teach you that?
My daddy is dead. My daddy died when I was 10.
Oh, sorry for your loss. I still hate you, though. Honestly, something this guy would probably say.
Yeah.
As it stands, the facts are in my favor here.
Hold it!
I've been meaning to ask, actually. What about your own weapon? How many spent bullets are in its cylinder? This old girl here? Well, now. I let loose a few rounds earlier, as you saw. He reloads his gun every time he fires it. But even if I were to tell you how many there were at the time, you'd have no way of verifying that. Of course, in order to swap the guns properly, he'd have had to maintain the right number of bullets per gun. He didn't have the chance to put on any gloves, though, which means... Alright, I think it's about time you did the right thing and resigned. Don't you? Game's all but done, see? So what proof do you have that I switched the original gun out for mine, huh? None, that's what. Wait. I think I was on the right track earlier. I think it's the bulletproof vest. Because it was planted ahead of time. It could have been from his own damn gun. Maybe?
Oh.
Yeah, let's save. Prince, am I warm? Am I close? Or am I way off base? I think it's the bulletproof vest, just because, like, there's already a bullet in there that was ahead of time.
Oh, we're ice cold.
Damn!
Okay.
Man, I suck today.
So... Can you give us a hint?
is something you clearly don't have. If you did, you'd have made your own move by now.
We do so have proof. Right, Mr. Edgeworth?
Won't be given the chance to investigate any further. I have to work with what we have got. Let's think. Consider all the possibilities. If you got the goods, it's now or never.
How are we supposed to prove he switched the guns? The answer is that you need to present a piece of evidence that needs further examination on the fourth statement.
Okay, on the fourth statement. Unfortunately, we don't have any direct evidence of his wrongdoing. But that in itself is proof of a kind.
Because otherwise, the striations wouldn't line up like they do, right, sir?
Gave it away when we pressed the third statement. Okay. Alright. Right. We must carefully reconsider and infer what we can from the evidence he brings up in his testimony. The truth of it is in there somewhere. So real quick, let's go to the third statement. Or yeah, just, I guess, scroll up. Although we'd probably be scrolling up pretty far.
I think this was the third statement.
Okay.
He reloads his gun every time he fires it.
You'd have to maintain the right number of bullets per gun. He didn't have the chance to put any gloves on.
I let loose a few rounds. It's not the best.
Is it the bullet? Not the bullet.
Yeah, no.
Not that bullet.
Yeah, not that bullet. So there's another bullet. Oh, the bullet trajectory?
No. The one in it. Hmm.
So it's not the vest, it's not the bullet. But there is a bullet involved. Wait, go to the Steel Samurai real quick. But that bullet's at the... Oh! What hasn't been examined yet? So it is the bullet at the bottom of the fucking lake.
Yeah!
Right?
Right? It's this, isn't it?
The Steel Samurai... Damn
Oh.
it.
Fuck.
Alright, something that's...
Oh my god. Those two dumbasses trying to figure this shit out.
Jeez. Is it the bullet trajectory?
No, he just said no.
Oh, okay. I thought he was saying no to the Steel Samurai.
He said no to the Steel Samurai, but he also said no to the bullet trajectory.
Alright, we need proof that he messed with shit.
Is it his revolver? We just found it. Used with this evidence, we need further proof he did. So,
Oh, wait.
so it is the revolver.
What's different that he changed? Oh, I don't think we were on the right statement.
Oh.
He. You jumped the gun. Why don't you try again, Edgeworth? Pressure's on.
Sorry, I thought I was on the right statement.
Is that the last statement?
Oh, fuck me. Sorry. I forgot.
It's getting to be that time where we're both really super tired, huh?
Yeah. Okay.
Jeez. This fucking burns, man. Alright. Aiming for it.
Objection!
Okay.
There we go.
Let's see, because I'm running on empty for brain juice today, so let's see where this goes. I have your proof right here.
That's your proof? I think you've been working too hard, Edgeworth.
Not the gun itself, the evidence it carries. The evidence that will prove, once and for all, that it does not, in fact, belong to you.
That it does, in fact.
Oh, damn it. Oh, wait, he fired off rounds earlier. And he matched the fucking bullets. So he purposely removed the bullets, put the 2 spent ones in to make it look like it was the gun that had fired 2 shots.
I'm looking forward to this. Go ahead, make your move. What's about to come into play? The rook? The bishop? Not a pawn, surely.
The evidence the gun will provide takes the form of bullet markings. No, wait, fingerprints, right?
Fingerprints, I think, right?
Or no, it would be bullet markings, wouldn't it?
Is it bullet markings or is it fingerprints?
Correct. The bullet
No,
markings?
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Fingerprints.
Damn it. I'm a stupid. Fingerprints. Namely, your fingerprints, Mr. Knight.
Objection!
My
Fingerprints.
prince.
Fingerprints. I don't think so.
Bah! Of course my prints are on the gun. You handed it right to me when you gave up the evidence. How could they not be on there?
Objection!
What if I told you they are prints on a part of the gun that you shouldn't have touched at any point? Okay.
Ah.
The prints are on the bullets.
Eh.
What? Where? You can't prove that.
Oh, but I can. There's a place where your fingerprints could never have been left if things happened as you say. Allow me to present the final piece of evidence that will bring our game to its rightful conclusion. Open up that cylinder, baby. Here, look closely at the cylinder, detective. 2 bullets fired, but where are the prints they were looking for, sir? On the spent, right? The ones that don't have the thingy.
Is it on the spent ones or is it on the...
Yeah. You did indeed switch the guns when I handed you the evidence. But if that were all you had done, your deception would have been easily detected. Because the number of bullets fired by each gun was different. There are 2 spent bullets in the gun we found.
Yeah, but what about Mr. Knight's gun?
We know that he fired 2 bullets from the stage into the balloon. And then he fired another bullet into Mr. Rook, ending his life. There are 3 bullets in total, plus a few odd ones he let loose in shock during our little game. And after each shot, he reloaded his gun out of habit. With his bare hands, of course. Officer, where exactly is Mr. Knight's fingerprints found? The ones you mentioned in your report. Sir, they were found on the exterior of the weapon, but also on the bullets themselves. Aha! So I was right. I eventually got there. We detoured like, what,
50 times, but we got there. I needed a fucking GPS, but we got there.
Just like in real life.
I'm not sure they could have gotten there just from me handing you the evidence, Mr. Knight. That's... And there we have it. Proof that you did indeed.
Now arriving at your
Guns.
destination on right.
This gun, the one which fired the bullets that killed Mr. Rook, is yours. And in taking his life, you are the true assassin.
So we went from saying he's not the assassin to finding out he actually is the assassin.
I guess so. I didn't. Checkmate.
We threw the blue badger!
I kind of wish that gun just went off and killed the blue badger. I was going to be the new chief of security. That blasted Rook. If it hadn't have been for him, I would have been in charge by now. I would have been in charge of the whole team.
And control the whole team.
Sorry. My plan was perfect. The fake assassination was supposed to be flawless. Detective Gumshoe? Right away, sir. Curse you, Edgeworth! Our game isn't over yet. I'm afraid this is as far as we go for today. The next moves we play will be in the courtroom. But it's not fair! It's not fair!
Oh, it's completely fair. You do a crime, you do time. And in this world, you also get sentenced to death.
Yup. This man dead.
Oh god, he went back to being muscular again.
Mr. Edgeworth, I owe you a debt of gratitude. You exposed a murderer within my ranks, the ranks of my own personal guard. I will not soon forget that.
He's suddenly very presidential again, now that we're back outside the plane.
I saw it, you know, when I first proposed the fake assassination to him.
You want me to handle it, not Rook? Rook refused. But I can rely on you, can't I? Of course, sir. You can count on me. I'll put together a plan that can't possibly fail. And he'll play his part like the pawn he is.
The hatred in his eyes was plain to see. Despised poor Rook. I was not entirely comfortable about moving forward with Knight in charge of our little deception. Looking back, I think he sensed my discomfort. I can't help thinking I played a part in his decision to end Look's rife.
Looks right.
Stop making fun of me! Rook's life! Fuck.
Okay, it's okay.
God damn, man! What's wrong with me today? I'm so out of it!
You have a
Falling apart.
you have a job now, so
That shouldn't matter.
now you're the streamer that owns this channel. It's your fate to be mods.
Mr. President, none of this would have happened if you hadn't plotted a fake attempt on your own life. That was your crime, and it is a crime you will have to live with.
Trust me, it's because now you have to start getting up early and, actually going to work 5 times a week. Trust me, I know. I've had to do this since I got out of high school. Well, I mean, I didn't have to get up early because, I worked a retail job, a part-time retail job, but now I have to get up early and you're out of it most of the time, basically.
My biggest regret is not starting sooner. You are right. I can only apologize for the part I played. And I will no doubt be made to pay for my actions one way or another. But I thank you nonetheless. You solved the riddle of Rook's demise, and for that I shall be eternally grateful. I will be here in your country for a little while longer yet. But when I have returned home, perhaps you will visit us in Zhengfa. You will always be welcome.
And then we'll go there. And then Lang will see us and he'll be like, "What are you doing here?" Oh, thank you. Y'all don't know how grateful I am. All's well that ends well.
Miss Lloyd, the accusation of murder made against you was of course entirely groundless. But the fact remains that you are a willing participant in a staged assassination attempt. The police will no doubt wish to speak to you about the matter. You should be aware that you may well be punished for your actions.
I know, and I'm so awful sorry about everything I truly am.
I understand your desire for a scoop, but there are limits.
There sure are. I got me some serious thinking to do. You did it, Mr. Edgeworth! That was something else! Local prosecutor solves assassination conundrum, earns eternal gratitude of president. How's that for a headline?
A bit too long.
Hey, that there's my department. Mr. Prosecutor, how does it feel to solve such an important case? You must be over the moon.
She certainly doesn't stay down for long. No comment.
Dang, you're one tight-lipped son of a gun.
As well I should be. This case is not over yet. Oh, it isn't? How come, sir? Because until we unravel the story behind this, the case will never be completely over.
This?
I guess so, yeah.
It's the only piece of evidence
Yeah, because somebody definitely put a hit out on him.
Take that!
The killer's calling card.
Mr. De Killer has yet to complete his assignment. I mean, he might still try to murder the president. I hope I'm wrong. If I'm not, this could all blow up into something more sinister yet. As one would expect with the attempted assassination of a president, the case was all over the news. My preparations for Mr. Knight's trial were constantly interrupted by requests from the press. There wasn't a person in the land who didn't know about the case. Everyone was talking about it. But in the midst of the frenzy that followed, nobody noticed that this was only the first move in a game far bigger than any of us could have imagined.
Oh boy. This is it's gonna lead into something bigger.
The end.
Turnabout trigger awarded.
Save your progress.
Yes.
Yes, please. We need a break.
Yeah.
My brain is mush.
Yeah, we can. Oh, it's also like
It's
almost
also, yeah.
11:30. Holy shit.
Yeesh. Ooh boy. All right. Well, thank you everybody. Sorry for all the bullshit. Sorry for my slurring, stuttering, and like general like incompetency.
No,
Fucking hell.
it's fine.
I'm embarrassed more so than usual when I flub.
Nicely done though. You guys did well with that.
Yay!
Yeah.
It was mostly you. Alrighty then. Well, let's do the good nights and goodbyes, because tomorrow we're off to a fair.
Yeah, food truck fair.
I'm gonna eat so many things. You know what I kind of hope?
What?
So, the festival that we went to,
Yeah.
you know how they had that pastrami van?
Yeah.
I hope that pastrami van comes back. That was some fucking good pastrami.
Okay.
If not, it's okay. There's plenty of other options, I'm sure. All right, then.
So
Well-
on the YouTube side,
We have Aquarius, Mega Cat Live, and hey, also Prince there too.
thank you for coming.
And then on the
YouTube,
Twitch,
on the Twitch side.
yeah,
Yes.
on the Twitch side, Prince, as always. Ryan was in here with the resub. Crosshair, appreciate you being here and seeing you again.
Death Knight Dave.
Death Knight Dave, Amatsu.
Amatsu,
Thank you for the clip.
Yeah, thank you for the clip.
Ryan was in here.
Signata.
And I got tats.
I got Taz, yeah.
Yeah, and I guess we can't scroll up any further.
Yeah, no, that we
Damn.
can't.
Well, even still, to all the other people who were here, listening, lurking, doing all that jazz,
Thank
we
you.
appreciate it. And now, I don't know if I'll go to bed.
I mean, I'm gonna
Yeah,
go. I'm gonna go use my mom's exercise bike. But
Yeah, I'm at least gonna stop in and say hi to my friends. So I'm not gonna go to sleep just yet, even though at this point I'm probably not equipped for any serious playing.
is one of your friends playing the horse gotcha game?
Let's find out.
I just saw something about it.
Nope, they're playing League.
No,
Oh god, they're in Flex League. Oh god. Oh god.
Ain't that bad.
It's just they're playing ranked, but they're all playing it together.
Oh, okay.
But also, let's find out. Is
I
anybody...
did see something. I saw something.
Nope. Nope. I see nothing.
It was something. I saw something, but whatever.
Well, if they are,
I just know that that's been really popular lately. Is
Oh, yes,
the
very.
Uma Musume gotcha game?
Sorry, I'm already stuck in with one gotcha game. Like I'm gonna go to Phantom X eventually, but I just want to stick to 1-2 gotcha games, and that one doesn't interest me at the moment.
Yeah.
At the moment.
I mean, I still want to play it.
Yeah, the horse game?
No, Phantom X.
Oh, no. I when I said I only want to do 2,
Oh.
Phantom X and Nikkei.
Oh, okay.
I'm not
Gotcha.
interested in the horse game.
No, I'm not interested in that either.
All right. Before I embarrass myself anymore, y'all have a good night.
Have a good night, everybody.
We'll see you on the next stream next week.
See you next week.
Hopefully I don't fuck it up.